convenience store is ready to serve you. Hurricanes is locally owned and operated by the Twilley family. Ron and the gang invite you to stop by. If you need to call, the number is 912-294-2276. It's Hurricanes, a hurricane to run to and not from. Hurricanes convenience store and cafe ready to serve you.
Wait for it. The following is an exclusive presentation of JESUP Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia. Presented in part by Hurricanes Convenience Store, Sheriff John Carter, Demon's Famous Fingers and Wings, your JESUP Piggly Wiggly, Republic Services, Wayne Memorial Hospital, State Farm Agent Robin Eubanks, Sheffield's Trophy Import Shop, Sybil's Family Restaurant, Boykin Erectors, Mobile Concrete, All Day Roofing, Prime South Bank, First Franklin Financial, Tim's Home Medical, Altamaha Motors, Grant Lewis Towing, McCrary Pressure Washing, the Interstate Credit Union, Lightsey's Body Shop, the Altamaha Federal Credit Union. Now, the legendary voice of the Yellow Jackets, Bob Morgan.
For the biggest game that they've ever played in at Atlanta Stadium. Again, Wayne County, Locust Grove, what a sight. It's been a great trip. The kids are excited, and the field's in great shape. Even have sunshine skies at the moment, and the game has been pushed to 3:40 for the start time for the first game of the day here at SunTrust Park. Just a gorgeous facility. We're high in the press box up above home plate, so we got a bird's eye view of the action here. Starting lineup for Wayne County is in, still waiting on Locust Grove. They got here a little bit late. The traffic, we understand, in Atlanta is just very, very bad. The mayor's trying to get here to throw out the first pitch. He's not sure he's going to make it on time due to the traffic in Atlanta. But the teams are here. The fans have arrived, and they're down the first base and third base side. Got a tremendous crowd for this game here in Atlanta. It's a rematch of a game we played earlier against Locust Grove when we defeated Locust Grove by a score 3-0. It's also a rematch of that great playoff series last year at Locust Grove where Wayne County won it in 3 games. Should be a lot of fun. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. Again, we're high above home plate in the press box in Atlanta. SunTrust Park, just a gorgeous facility, and it's the first time I've had a chance to see the new facility, and it is very, very nice here in Atlanta. Looking forward to bringing you the live action here on Big Dog Country FM 105 and the World Wide Web. Jones Medical Equipment's been our sponsor all year of the starting lineup, and we've got Wayne County starting lineup. We'll come back and take a look at the starting lineup for today's game. We'll do it right after the timeout.
This is your Sheriff, John Carter, wishing the best for the Jackets this baseball season. Just as hard work, commitment, and experience are the keys to reaching your goals on the field. They are also the keys to the successful operation of your Sheriff's Office. Go get them, Jackets, all season long. This is your Sheriff, John Carter, proudly serving our community.
Does your car or truck need a paint job, body repair, or even a tow? Call the experts at Lightsey's Body Shop, family-owned and operated since 1978. With a courteous, knowledgeable, and professional staff will meet all your needs at Lightsey's Body Shop, where everybody is somebody. Call us today. Let us take the stress away. We are located at 1526 Rainier Road, just past the dollar store. Give us a call at 385-6193. That's 385-6193. Lightsey's Body Shop.
Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings in Wayne County is a popular thing to dine or take out for one delicious meal, and with low, great prices, it's simply a steal. Famous for their variety of sauces, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. When it's time to eat lunch or dinner, Damon's Restaurant's the place to go. Located in the middle of town on West Cherry Street, yes, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings simply can't be beat. So next time you're hungry and looking for a great meal, head to Damon's Restaurant and enjoy a great deal. The number to call is easy, 588-WING, 588-9464, the real thing. Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings. Those chicken wings are a very popular thing.
Communication is the key when it comes to business, especially your financial business. That's why Altamaha Federal Credit Union makes communication a priority, making banking easier for you. AFCU has money to lend, and it's easy to apply online or with a quick phone call. Your local credit union with open lines of communication. Altamaha Federal Credit Union. JESUP, Scriven, and Ludowici. Visit altamaha.org. Equal housing lender, federally insured by NCUA.
Wayne Countyans are digging the pig and shopping at their hometown local grocery store located at 440 West Cherry Street in Jessup. Yes, Piggly Wiggly is open 7 days a week for your convenience, and every day has great discount prices on just about every item in the store. Whether it's dairy products, meat, household items, food from the deli, cakes from the bakery, you name it, the pig has got it, with items flying off the shelves. Piggly Wiggly in Jessup, where every day is discount day at the Pig. Piggly Wiggly in Jessup, a hometown grocery store, where the Wayne County's favorite place to shop for groceries. Wayne County is digging the pig. Piggly Wiggly, located at 440 West Cherry Street in Jessup.
At Broadhurst Landfill, keeping our communities safe is the most important thing we do. Our local team of environmental managers, engineers, and scientists ensure that the long-term management of the landfill is safe for our workers, customers, and the environment. To learn more, visit our website at www.broadhurstlandfill.com. Or you can go to the website, click Visit Us, and sign up for a tour to see firsthand how we operate. We hope to see you soon.
Your starting lineup's brought to you by Jones Medical Equipment in Jessup and Brunswick, where your quality of life is our business. Jones Medical Equipment in Jessup is your full-service medical equipment provider for Southeast Georgia. We accept most insurances, including Medicare, Medicaid, TRICARE, and Blue Cross Blue Shield. We offer 24-hour on-call service. Come see us for your respiratory needs, including oxygen and CPAP. Plus, we have the equipment to get you back on your feet, from beds to scooters to walkers and more. And we offer a full line of scrubs. Come see our friendly staff. Jones Medical Equipment in Jessup and Brunswick. Your quality of life is our business. Wayne County Baseball brought to you by First Franklin Financial, Lightsy's Body Shop, and Altamaha Motors.
Welcome back. Bob Morgan here at SunTrust Park as we got Wayne County starting lineup in. Cooper Martin's going to lead it off. He'll be at short. Gan Starling bats second. He'll play left field. Ford Townsend's the DH. He bats third for the pitcher, Bryce Miller. Bryce Miller gets the start on SunTrust Park Diamond. James Mullen will bat in the cleanup spot. He'll play first base. Cade Lambert will bat fifth. He'll be in right field. J.T. Crosby sixth at third base. Batting seventh, the second baseman Griffin Boykin. Batting eighth, the catcher David Mosley. And batting ninth, the center fielder Brad Thomas. Also here is Hagen Harder, Elijah Hartzall, Ty Anderson, Jasper Dubberly, Carson Popple, Griffin Clark, Ham Perk, Weston Franklin, Chase Bryant, Jasper Stanfield, Tyler Dennison, all could seek playing time here today at SunTrust Park. For Locust Grove, Josh Newton leads it off. He'll be at first base. Owen Merchant will be the DH. He'll bat for the pitcher Joe Roden. Batting third will be Gavin Lee. He'll be at left field. Batting cleanup will be the third baseman Nolan Chris. Batting fifth, the center fielder Austin Moody. Batting sixth, Cole Vickers, the shortstop. Batting seventh in right field is Luke Graham. Batting eighth, the catcher J.K. Lee. And batting ninth is G.S. Upchurch, the second baseman. Again, Wayne County and Locust Grove here at SunTrust Park, just minutes away from the first pitch. We'll be back with more after the timeout.
Wayne Memorial Hospital wishes our Yellow Jacket baseball team the best of luck this season. We appreciate all of your hard work and dedication. And just like our student athletes, we strive to be the best. Teamwork is the hallmark of any successful organization. And at Wayne Memorial Hospital, teamwork is our middle name. At Wayne Memorial Hospital, we work together to make you feel like an all-star. Wayne Memorial Hospital, the official healthcare provider of the Yellow Jackets.
Every team knows a two-run double is big. That's why State Farm agent Robin Eubanks and her team are here to help you score by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Robin Eubanks at 427-6008. 427-6008. Go Jackets.
Spring is here, and it's time to save thousands on a new vehicle at Liberty during their spring sales event. Save up to $13,000 on new 2017 Ram trucks. Save up to $9,000 on 2017 Chrysler 300s, and up to $7,000 on 2017 Chargers. Try one home today with 0% financing for up to 72 months. No money down, and your first payment isn't until May 2018. Liberty gives you top dollar for your trade. Limited time offers with approved credit. All offers plus tax title and doc fees. See Liberty for complete details.
Wayne County Baseball brought to you by the Interstate Credit Union, McCrory Pressure Washing, and the Omaha Federal Credit Union.
The ceremony first pitch for Locust Grove is being thrown at the moment. The umpires are making their way to home plate. Again, I don't believe David Earl made it through the traffic, so unfortunately they're going to introduce the starting lineups for Wayne County. Reggie Burgess, Arthur Williams Middle School principal, going to do the honor, so I'll let you listen in.
Number 23, Number 20, the designated hitter, Ford Townsend. Number 19, the pitcher, Ross Miller. Number 12, first baseman, James Harmon. Number 4, the right fielder, Dave Lambert. Number 11, third baseman, J.D. Crosby. Number 10, second baseman, Griffin Boykin. Number 26, the catcher, David Mosley. And number 5, center fielder, Brett Thomas. The reserves for the Yellow Jackets, number 2, A.J. Carter. Number 8, Elijah Hartzell. Number 9, Ty Patterson. Number 15, Jasper Beverly. Number 16, Carson Hobble. Number 17, Eric Clark. Number 18, Jack Perkins. Number 21, Preston Franklin. Number 22, Dave Hunt. Number 24, Jasper Stanfield. And number 25, Tyler Dennison. The coaches, the head coach of the Yellow Jackets, Justin McDonald. Assistant coaches, Jordan Roberts, Eric Brown, Mike Roberts, Cole Robinson, and Evan Durden. The student assistants are Joshua King and Trey Jackson.
So again, that's your starting lineup for Wayne County, and now we'll hear from the Locust Grove starting lineup.
Playing first base, number 6, Josh Newton. DH, number 13, Owen Marcellus. Pitching staff, number 9, Joe Rosen. Playing left field, number 20, Gavin Lee. Playing third base, number 17, Nolan Briggs. Playing center field, number 14, Austin Moore. Playing shortstop, number 22, Cole Vickers. Playing right field, number 7, Luke Wellborn. Catching today, number 19, Jay Henry. Playing second base, number 1, C.J. Hector. With substitutes, Lane, Landy, Matt, Curry, Elson, Jefferson, Brown, Rideau, Enos, and President. With assistant coaches, Victor, Crawford, Heath, Wellborn, and head coach Stephen Coates, Locust Grove, Wildcats.
And now we're getting ready for the national anthem here at SunTrust Park in Sunshine Skies. But you're listening to the national anthem. 4-man umpire crew for today's game. at the national anthem here at SunTrust Park. Again, Wayne County, Locust Grove here this afternoon. Again, sunshine skies, which is really tremendous considering the rain forecast that we had coming up here. Then they rearranged the schedule. They had one game last night. Ola played Union Grove. Ola defeated Union Grove 5-1. Those are two teams that we may see later on in the state playoffs. So the coach had a good chance to come watch that ball game and get a scouting report. Coaches are meeting at home plate and giving out the lineup cards. While they do that, we'll take another timeout here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. We're glad you're with us from the game live from SunTrust Park. Wayne County, Locust Grove, back with more after the timeout.
Sheffield's Trojan Sports Shop is ready for the season. If you're looking for your favorite team's apparel, Sheffield's is the place to be. Sheffield's is your Under Armour location, has specials on shirts and shoes. Sheffield's has your bats, balls, helmets, anything your team needs. Sheffield's has you covered and is ready to outfit you and your entire team. Sheffield's also helps you after the season with trophies and flags for the year, end of the party, or banquet. Sheffield's Trojan Sports Shop, serving Wayne and surrounding counties for years. Whatever the sport, whatever the season, Sheffield's has you covered. Stop by or call at 427-2982. Sheffield's Trojan Sports Shop, a true winner when it comes to sporting goods.
Hello, Sybil's Family Restaurant.
Hi. Have you been getting a lot of calls from a little boy?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, we have.
Well, that's my son. He just loves your place. He always talks about how you have something for everyone.
We do have something for everyone with the best fried chicken around. Steaks, burgers, sandwiches, seafood, homemade desserts, and so much more to choose from. Your son keeps calling us looking for everything. Sybil's Family Restaurant, near the intersection of 341 and Highway 84 in Jessup.
Jim Boykin of Boykin Steel and Crane wish the Yellow Jackets the best of luck this season, and Boykin Steel and Crane's legacy will make your foundation stronger as they specialize in steel fabrication, industrial maintenance, steel erection, crane rentals, and concrete. Boykin Steel and Crane in operation in Jessup and Wayne County since 1972. Jim Boykin has taken over the family business and continues to do what's best for his community. Boykin Steel and Crane located on the Savannah Highway in Jessup. The number to call is 427-7751. Boykin Steel and Crane. Again, wishing the Yellow Jackets the best of luck. Mobile Concrete in Jessup wishes the Yellow Jackets the best of luck in today's game and wants everyone to know that no job is too big or small for Mobile Concrete. Mobile Concrete has locations in Jessup, Baxley, Brunswick, Glenville, Hinesville, Darien, and Ahunted, Georgia. Located at 1705 Highway 341 South in Jessup, just past Neesmith Chevrolet on the left. 7 plant locations with 25 mixers. Give Mobile Concrete a call today at 427-2330. Mobile Concrete says, go Wayne County.
Is your checking account broke? These days, every little bit helps. So if you can eliminate monthly checking charges, why wouldn't you? At Interstate Credit Union, we'll help you afford everyday living with our low to no-cost products and services. Call 800-822-1124 or go online at iufcu.org to find out how to make checking work for you at Interstate Credit Union. Branches in Jessup, Baxley, Midway, and Hazelhurst. Federally insured by NCUA.
Wayne County Baseball brought to you in part by Hurricanes Convenience Store, Sheriff John Carter, and Damon's Famous Fingers on Wings.
Is down at third base for the Locust Grove team. Again, glad you're with us here on the Big Dog 105.5 as we get set for this baseball game. And again, under beautiful conditions, sunshine skies, SunTrust Park. The dimensions, 325 down the right field line. 325 to the left field line. 375 in the alleys. 400 to dead center with the nice trees and water fountain out there in center field. Cooper Martin steps in, leadoff batter for Wayne County, and we are underway here at SunTrust Park. Glad you're with us. A good crowd on hand here at the ballpark. Here's the pitch, and it's down low, ball one. Again, a 4-man umpire crew for this game here at SunTrust Park, just like a Major League ball game. And time called as the first base umpire out to talk to the pitcher right off the bat about something he's seen and something he needs to do. So I'm not sure if they call that no pitch or they call that a ball. They called it a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, the home plate umpire says. Cooper Martin, leadoff batter for Wayne County, shortstop. Wayne County in their gold jerseys and their gray pants, black numbers on the front and back, black lettering across the front. Rode and set and ready. The 1-0 pitch to Cooper. And it's in on the corner, strike one. 1-1. Again, we're underway here at SunTrust Park, and we're glad you're with us here on the Big Dog 105.5 the World Wide Web. And we thank all our sponsors for allowing us to be here. We'll be running those down for you during the broadcast. The 1-1 pitch. Cooper lines foul, and it's 1-2. Man, it's nice. They got Wayne County, Locust Grove out there on the center field scoreboard, keeping up the balls and strikes, runs and hits and errors. And it's just a great experience for this team, this community. Kids are having a great time. This was a great trip. And here they are playing baseball at SunTrust Park. Pitches outside, ball 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The word on the bus from the coach's staff and kids were it's been a great trip, but what would make it better is to get a win here against Locust Grove. The 2-2 pitch, and Cooper hits a ground ball foul. Nolan Crisp will field it in foul territory. Coach Justin McDonald in third base coach's box, and Coach Mullis in the first base coach's box. Wayne County in the third base dugout, Locust Grove in the first base dugout. Again, they brought the JV team here as well, and they're all lined up, getting a bird's eye view up on that rail on the dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Locust Grove in a blue jersey, white pants uniform. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss, and Roden gets Cooper swinging, and there's one down in the first for Wayne County. Brings up Gan Starlin, the left fielder. Again, Locust Grove has their public address announcer. Reggie Burge is doing the public address announcing here for Wayne County. Again, Smiley unable to make it due to family obligations. Here's the pitch, and it's down low. Ball 1-0. Again, just a beautiful day. Sunshine skies now here in Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Here's the wind and the pitch. And it's called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Gan Starlin and 4 Townsend. DHing for pitcher Bryce Miller. James Baldwin at first. Kate Lambert at right. J.T. Crosby third. Griffin Boykin at second. David Mosley catcher. Brad Thomas center fielder. Pitches in for a strike. 2-1. Roden is a senior pitcher for Locust Grove. Wayne County, Locust Grove here at SunTrust Park. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive right to Nolan Crisp for out number 2. It's a good-looking athlete down there at third base. Again, we probably will see him on the mound before the day is through. But he starts the ball game at third base. He and J.T. Crosby hooked up in that game earlier in Howard Bo Warren Field, where Wayne County won at 3-0. 4 Townsend hit the home run in the 6th off the Nolan Crisp, and then they pulled him, and Wayne scored 2 additional runs to win it by a final of 3-0. J.T. Crosby pitched a shutout and allowed just 3 hits in that ball game. Pitch to 4 Townsend's in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. We're underway here at SunTrust Park in Atlanta. The wind, the pitch, and it's down low in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike to 4 Townsend. 2 outs, nobody aboard. Top of the first, just underway in Atlanta at SunTrust Park with beautiful sunshine skies at the moment. Here's the wind and the pitch. Ground ball hit the shortstop up. Long throw to first base in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning in the first for Wayne County. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the first. There is no score.
When you become a customer at Prime South Bank, you become part of a team that has your back and is with you every step of the way in achieving your financial goals. Our doors opened in 1891. 125 years later, we are still going strong. Prime South is constantly bringing innovative and convenient banking solutions to our growing communities. And our customers, well, they are the real MVPs. In the bank or on the field, Prime South's game face is always on for you. Prime South Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Omaha Motors of Hinesville is the home of the $1,995 vehicle. So if you're in need of a vehicle that you can afford, come see Brett or Madre at Omaha Motors. Conveniently located across the new shopping center on your way into Hinesville and only 20 minutes from Jessup. Whether you need a car, truck, or SUV, come see Madre or Brett at Omaha Motors in Hinesville and let them put you in your next vehicle. Give them a call at 912-368-1144. 368-1144.
The manager and staff at First Franklin Financial support our Wayne County Yellow Jacket baseball team and hope they hit a home run every game. You too will hit a home run when you visit us, the friendly Franklin folks at First Franklin Financial at 1074 North Macon Street. Call us at 427-4237 or apply online at 1ffc.com.
Wayne County Baseball, brought to you in part by your Jessup Piggly Wiggly, Republic Services, and Wayne Memorial Hospital.
Bottom of the first here for Locust Grove, it'll be Josh Newton, Owen Merchant, the DH, and then Gavin Lee. So Josh Newton leads it off. On the mound for Wayne County is junior Bryce Miller. Set the defense for you right after this first pitch from Bryce. Again, Bryce getting the start. And again, Wayne County at SunTrust Park. There's a ground ball hit the short, one hopper. Cooper Martin fields it, throws to first in time. It's 1 up, 1 down. Defensively today for Wayne County, James Marlin down at first base, Griffin Boykin at second, J.T. Crosby at third, and Cooper Martin at short. In left, Gann Starling. In center field, Brad Thomas. In right field, Cade Lambert. So 1 up, 1 down. Bryce Miller with a 1 pitch out. Here's Owen Merchant, the DH. Pitches in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. And this has got to be a thrill for these kids out there in SunTrust Park. Cameras everywhere by the fans taking all kinds of picturs. The scoreboard's got Wayne County Locust Grove on it just like a Major League ballpark. Pitches outside, ball 1, 1-1. A 4-man umpire crew here today for the ball game. Now they look, it's a 3-man umpire crew, first base and third baseman, and then the home plate umpire. There's a line drive. Can Griffin get there? No, it's over his head in the right field for a base hit. Griffin Boykin almost made a nice play, but just could not get there, and Cade could not get there. It's a C&I single for Owen Merchant, and Locust Grove has the first hit of the game, a single to right field. Here's Gavin Lee, the left fielder. And Nolan Crisp, third baseman, moves to the on-deck circle. So it's 1 on, 1 out. Wayne County's been turning a lot of double plays. You're not seeing him turn a double play here at SunTrust Park. And just a beautiful manicured field. Here's the stretch, the pitch. And it's up high, ball 1. Again, it's 325 down the right field and left field lines. The kid from Ola hit 1 out last night in the game, and they made sure they found that ball to get it to him and his parents. That had to be a thrill, hitting 1 out of here at SunTrust Park in a Major League ballpark. And just a gorgeous facility, restaurants all around the ballpark. Bryce Miller sitting ready, the 1-0 pitch. And it's up high, ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Wayne County against Locust Grove. Rematch of the game played earlier at Howard Bow where Wayne won 3-0, and a rematch of that classic playoff series where Wayne County won in 3 games. Again, that's how we got set up for this ball game. Locust Grove was so impressed with the Wayne County contingency that made the trip to Locust Grove. They wanted to come to our ballpark to see what our atmosphere was like, and they also had an invite here, and they got us invited as well. It just swung on and fouled out of play. And it counted 2 balls and 1 strike. Gavin Lee, the left fielder, the batter. There's a runner on, 1 down. We're in the bottom of the first, game scheduled for 7. Regular high school ball game. And a lot of Wayne Countyans made the trip for this event here at SunTrust Park. 2 balls, 1 strike, the stretch, the pitch. That's way inside, ball 3, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, Nolan Crisp on deck, and then Austin Moody, the center fielder. Just underway, Wayne went down 1, 2, 3 in the first. Here's been a ground ball to short, a base hit to right, and a 3-ball, 1 strike count to Gavin Lee. Throw to first, runners back in time. James Maudlin holding the runner on at first base. Wayne County, Locust Grove here at SunTrust Park in Atlanta. Bryce Miller ready, the stretch, the pitch, swung on and foul back. And the count runs full to 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Gavin Lee with Nolan Crisp on deck. No score, bottom of the first. Wayne County, Locust Grove here in Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Runner's got a good lead at first base. James Maudlin holding him on. See if Bryce Miller throws over or comes to the plate. He's come to the plate on the payoff pitch, and he lost him outside ball 4. It's 2 runners on and 1 man out here in the bottom of the first inning. Nolan Chris, the third baseman.
Third baseman, 17, Nolan Chris.
Again, this kid is an excellent pitcher, excellent hitter, just a good athlete. Saw him last year, and most likely we'll see him this year in state playoffs. It all depends on how the brackets go and who survives once they set the bracket in 5A baseball. 2 on, 1 out. Bryce's pitch, ground ball to third, chance for a double play, down to second for 1, and that's all we're going to get is the slide takes Griffin Boykin out. And now what are they saying? Safe at second base, too? Time going to be called, as Coach McDonald can't understand that. They're saying Griffin Boykin wasn't on the bag. So we'll have an argument here by Coach McDonald. But right now they're saying all hands safe and bases loaded, nobody out. Crosby went straight to second base. It looked like we had the out at second base, no doubt. And then the slide took Griffin out. No chance for the double play ball. But it looked like we definitely had the out at second, but the umpire says differently. And the bases are loaded. 1 down here in the bottom of the first inning. So a tough break for Wayne County. Here's Austin Moody, the center fielder. So Locust Grove with a chance to take an early lead. Bases loaded, 1 down. Now Wayne definitely needs the double play ball. See how Wayne can battle their way out of this. Had the same situation the other day. Richmond Hill got a 5-4-2. There's a ball off the glove of Bryce Miller, barehanded by Crosby. Throw to first in time. Nice play by JT. Good job of Bryce to stop that ball from going up the middle. It'll go 1-5-3 on the put-out, but a run comes in, and Locust Grove has an early 1-0 lead with runners at second and third. Hard hit ball right back in the box. Miller got a glove on it, and it ricocheted towards JT. Crosby at third, who barehands it and throws across the diamond to James Maudlin for an out. Runners move up to second and third, but there are 2 down and a chance to get out of this inning with just minimal damage. Cole Vickers, the shortstop, to the plate for Locust Grove. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the first, 1-0 in favor of Locust Grove. Time called as the batter steps out. And still trying to figure out how that play at second base didn't come up with an out. Thought for sure Griffin was on the bag, but they say he was not. Here's a stretch in the pitch and a hit batter on a breaking pitch, and the bases are loaded once again. Bases loaded, and brings up Wellborn, the right fielder. Bases loaded. Wellborn's a left-handed batter. We're in the bottom of the first inning. 1-0 in favor of Locust Grove. Threading for more here. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Bryce's pitch. In for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Good looking slow curve out on the outside corner. Only 1 hit in the inning. The stretch and the pitch. Fouled and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes to Luke Wellborn. The catcher, J.K. Lee, on deck. Then C.J. Upchurch, the number 9 here, second baseman after that. It's been a productive inning for Locust Grove. 1 run in, 2 outs, bases still loaded. Wayne trying to get out of this with minimal damage and keep it a 1-0 ball game. Time called as the batter steps out. Bryce Miller setting ready. The pitch. And it misses outside. Ball 1-1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Locust Grove 1, Wayne County 0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Bryce Miller set. The pitch. Ground ball, base hit up the middle. 2 runs are going to score. Throw to third, and it is not in time. Runners at second and third. 3-0 Locust Grove here in the bottom of the first inning. As Wellborn gets a base hit. Drives in 2, and it's 3-0 in favor of the Wildcats. And it brings up J.K. Lee, the catcher. A 3-run first for Locust Grove. 2 more runners out there on the base paths. Stretch in the pitch, and it's in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, 3 runs in. Locust Grove 3, Wayne County 0 here in the bottom of the first. The pitch, ground ball, second baseman Griffin Boykins got it. Throws to first in time, and the inning comes to an end. But in the inning, Locust Grove strikes for 3 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors, 2 men left. We go to a second inning. Your score reads Locust Grove 3, Wayne County 0. Worst feelings in the world is when your vehicle lets you down and leaves you stranded on the side of the road. We'll put your mind at ease because Grant Lewis Towing is available 24 hours a day with towing service locally or long distance. When you need a tow, call a pro. Call Grant Lewis Towing at 427-0857. You heard right. When you need a tow, call the pro and put your mind at ease. No time to stress. It's no longer a mess. Help is just a phone call away. Grant Lewis Towing, over 40 years experience and available whenever needed. Call Grant Lewis Towing for all your towing needs. Again, the number 427-0857. Call Grant Lewis by request at the number to call, 427-0857.
Colby Dent and the folks at McCreary Pressure Washing want to wish the Yellow Jacket baseball team much success this season on their march to the state championship. McCreary Pressure Washing brings many years of professional experience cleaning restaurant exhaust hoods, kitchens, and bathrooms. So instead of calling an out-of-town service, call the local family-owned business with more than 20 years of experience. Call or text us at 202-2734. That's 202-2734. McCreary Pressure Washing, licensed and insured.
For all your medical needs, Tim's Home Medical on South 1st Street in Jessup has you covered. Oxygen, CPAP equipment, wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, plus specialty medical equipment from a local company that cares. Tim's Home Medical can handle Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance billing, as well as family records for tax purposes. Tim's Home Medical, owned and operated by Tim Sloan, 918 South 1st Street in Jessup. Tim's Home Medical. Call 385-2490, 385-2490. Wayne County Baseball brought to you by State Farm agent Robin Eubanks, Sheffield's Trophies and Sport Shop, and Sybil's Family Restaurant.
Top of the second, Wayne County sends up James Marlin, Cade Lambert, and J.T. Crosby as we bat in the second inning, trailing it by a score of 3-0. So Wayne's got their work cut out for us.
Number 12, first baseman,
James Marlin, first baseman today. Cade Lambert, right fielder. J.T. Crosby, third baseman. Top of inning number 2. Still some sunshine skies here in Atlanta at SunTrust Park. James swings and misses, strike 1. Again, Joe Roden, the pitcher for the Wildcats. Senior pitcher for Locust Grove. He has a 3-0 lead here in the second. The wind, the pitch, down low, ball 1. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. We're in the top of inning number 2. Game scheduled for 7. Wayne County, Locust Grove at SunTrust Park in Atlanta. The Chop House down there in right field. The State Farm logo, Play Ball Atlanta with the pitches in for a strike, and it's 1-2 to James Marlin. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Roden ready, the pitch. swung on and foul back. And it stays 1-2 to James Mullen. 3 runs, 2 hits for Locust Grove. No runs, no hits right now for Wayne as Roden had a 1-2-3 inning. Got Cooper swinging. Can hit a line drive to third baseman Nolan Crisp, and Ford grounded out to short. Okay. The different pitcher, what's his name? Who is it? What's his name? I don't have a roster.
Number 4,
What did Marlin do? I'm sorry. Sure got Marlin strings out. So they got a new pitcher in there. Pressner is a new pitcher for Locust Grove, so they're going to have different pitchers every inning. So Marlin strikes out. Here's Cade Lambert. 3-0 in favor of Locust Grove. Here's the wind, the pitch, and it's outside, ball 2. 2-0 to Cade Lambert. So Roden only goes 1 inning. This is a new pitcher in for Locust Grove. 2 balls, no strikes, the 2-0 pitch. And it's up high, ball 3. 3-0 to Cade Lambert. J.T. Crosby next, and then Griffin Boykin and David Mosley and Brad Thomas. The 3-0 to Lambert and for a strike. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. We're in the top of inning number 2. Wayne County trailing 3-0. The wind, the pitch, swung on and foul straight back. It remains a full count to Cade Lambert. Wayne looking for their first base runner here in the second. Locust Grove scores 3 in the first. Three ball, 2 strike count, the 3-2 pitch, and it's low, ball 4, and Wayne County has their first base runner of the ball game. A 1-out walk to Cade Lambert.
Now, number 11, third baseman, J.T. Crosby.
Brings up J.T. Crosby. Crosby, Wayne County's third baseman. 3-0 score here in the top of the second. Wayne County, the visiting team. The pitch is down low, ball 1. 1-0. One and 0 to J.T. Crosby. The pitch up high, ball 2. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. And a rematch of a game played earlier at Howard Bow where Wayne won it by a final of 3-0. The stretch, the pitch, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike to J.T. Crosby. Griffin Boykin on deck, and then David Mosley after that. Brad Thomas in the number 9 spot at center field. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Called strike 2. 2-2 to J.T. Crosby. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Wayne County trailing 3-0 here. Locust Grove with a 3-run first. The 2-2 pitch down low, bounces away from the catcher, and down to second base goes Cade Lambert. Wayne County with a runner in scoring position here in the second. And the count full to JT. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Top of inning number 2, game scheduled for 7, Wayne County Locust Grove here in Atlanta SunTrust Park. The stretch and the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Count remains full, 3-2. And I guess the biggest challenge for the players is the outfielders. How far do you play? How deep do you play? A lot of room in this spacious ballpark here at SunTrust Park. The pitch. There's a base hit center field. Lambert had to hold up, thought the shortstop may reach up and get it, but does not. Runner heads down to second base as they throw it home, and Wayne's got runners at second and third. You hear the Wayne County crowd get into it now. Big hit by J.T. Crosby. Wayne County has runners at second and third. Here's Griffin Boykin, second baseman for Wayne County. 2 big runs out there for Wayne County. Chance to get this cut to a 1-run deficit. Wayne County with their first hit of the game, a single to center by J.T. Crosby. Griffin Boykin at the plate. And a nice senior moment for J.T. And that's what's taking place here, folks. Just nothing but memories, great experience, pictures being taken. High school kids playing on a major league ballpark field. The stretch and the pitch to Griffin Boykin. Griffin swings and fouls it straight back. No balls at 1 strike. David Mosley, the catcher. Again, thanks to our sponsors for allowing us to be here. Hurricane, Sheriff John Carter, Damon's Restaurant, Piggly Wiggly, your local grocery store, Republic Services, Wayne Memorial Hospital, State Farm agent Robin Eubanks is in attendance today. Sheffield's, Becky Sheffield here. A lot of people wearing the commemorative T-shirt that she made at Sheffield's Trophies and Sports Shop. Pitches in for a strike to Griffin. No balls and 2 strikes. Sybil's Family Restaurant. James and the gang down there. Boykin Steel and Crane. Mobile Concrete. All Day Roofing. Prime South Bank. First Franklin Financial. Grant Lewis Towing. Lightsey's Body Shop. Tim's Medical. Altamont Motors. McCrary Pressure Washing. Interstate Credit Union. Altamont Federal Credit Union. Those are sponsors. Jones Medical, your starting lineup sponsor. Tracy Allen Brown, your sponsor for Call to the Bullpen, and Oakwood Associates, your post-game sponsor all season long here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5 and the World Wide Web for Wayne County Yellow Jacket Baseball. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Griffin Boykin. 2 big runners out in scoring position at second and third. And a 3-0 game in favor of Locust Grove. Cade Lambert at third, J.T. Crosby at second. Can Griffin Boykin drive them home? The pitch. There's a line drive, base hit, left field. He does. 2 runs are going to score. It's a 3-2 game. Oh, how sweet it is. Griffin Boykin with a 2-run single to left, and it's a 3-2 game. Wayne bounces right back. Griffin Boykin delivers, and Wayne County is on the board 3-2. 3-2 now here in the second. Here's David Mosley, Wayne County's catcher.
Now batting number 26, the catcher, David Mosley.
So a 3-0 lead is now down to a 3-2 lead for Locust Grove. Still just 1 down, and Griffin Boykin the tying run at first base. And here's David Mosley, our catcher. The pitch, and it's outside. Ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Griffin, the tying run at first base in a 3-2 game. Time called as here comes the Locust Grove coach, and this might be all for their pitcher. We'll wait and see. Again, both coaches have the mindset with the venue being this big for high school players. They're going to try their best to get as many kids on this field as possible. Talking to the Locust Grove coaches after the game in Wayne County, that was their mindset. And talking to Coach McDonald, that's their mindset as well. They want to try to get as many kids out there on this ball field as possible in this ball game. There's no pitching change at the moment, so it's just a conference call to the mound. Griffin Boykin leads at first base, gets his instructions for first base coach Jordan Mullis. Coach McDonald flashing signs down at third base. And again, this is just a beautiful venue for a high school baseball game, SunTrust Park. Wayne County fans that filled that third base side behind the dugout. Locust Grove's got their fans behind the first base side. And the pitch is in for a strike. A lot of people electing to sit behind home plate for the better view. But there's a great crowd on hand for this high school ball game. 1 ball, 1 strike now to David Mosley. It's a 1-1 pitch, and that's in for strike 2, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 3-2 game. Locust Grove leads by 1 here in Atlanta. But Wayne has the tying run at first base and 1 down. The pitch to David Mosley. David hits a ball down the right field line. Everybody giving chase. It's going to be a foul ball. Lands in foul territory. Just missed the chalk line. And David Mosley will come back to home plate with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. And there's a lot of room out there in his ballpark. So, again, that's the big challenge for these outfielders. How deep do you play? How much room can you cover? Big, spacious outfield out there. 400 to dead center. 325 down the lines. 375 in the alleys. There's a ground ball hit to short. The second for 1 to first. Safe at first base. David Mosley beats it out, but they get Griffin Boykin on the force at second base for out number 2. 2 down in the second for Wayne County. Here's Brad Thomas. Just joining us, a 3-2 game. Again, the game was scheduled originally for 1, but they changed the schedule with the rain. We became the first game of the day here. There's another game after us. The first game of the day with the rain in the early morning was pushed back to 3:30. Brad Thomas set and ready. Batting here, the stretch and the pitch to him. And it's in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Locust Grove jumps out to a 3-0 lead, but Wayne County answers with 2 here in the second. We're in the top of the second. Kalijah Hartsaw running at first base for David Mosley. Pitch is down low, and there goes Kalijah. He'll go to second base as the ball bounces away from the catcher. And Wayne County has the tying run down at second base with 2 down and Brad Thomas in a 1-ball, 1-strike count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 3-2 ball game. Locust Grove with a 1-run cushion at the moment. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2 to Brad Thomas. Cooper Martin in the top of the order on deck for Wayne County. We're in the top of the second, game schedule for 7. It's a 3-2 lead for Locust Grove. The stretch, the pitch, down low, bounces away from the catcher. Kalijah is on his way to third. And Wayne County's got Kalijah down at third base with the tying run. A 2-ball, 2-strike count now to Brad Thomas. Cooper Martin on deck. Can the Jackets tie it or take the lead here in the second inning? 2 are in, looking for that third and tying run at third base. The pitch swung on and fouled out of play. And Brad Thomas stays alive at 2 balls and 2 strikes. SunTrust Party got the big Braves logo on that scoreboard, and then they got Wayne County, Locust Grove names up there, the innings, runs, hits, and errors, just like a major league ball game. Stretching the pitch. Strike 3 called. Inning comes to an end, but a good inning for the Yellow Jackets. Waynes puts 2 on the board. 2 runs, 2 hits, the big hit, the 2-run single by Griffin Boykin. No errors, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Locust Grove 3, Wayne County 2. Hurricanes Convenience Store and Cafe invites everyone to stop by before or after the game. It's a one-stop store with just about everything you need to get through the day, whether it's a fill-up with gasoline or a snack or a delicious breakfast Monday through Friday at Hurricanes Cafe. Yes, Hurricanes is that one-stop shop convenience store and is ready to serve you. Hurricanes is locally owned and operated by the Twilley family. Ron and the gang invite you to stop by. If you need to call, the number is 912-294-2276. It's Hurricanes, a hurricane you run to and not from. Hurricanes Convenience Store and Cafe, ready to serve you.
This is your Sheriff, John Carter, wishing the best for the Jackets this baseball season. Just as hard work, commitment, and experience are the keys to reaching your goals on the field, they are also the keys to the successful operation of your Sheriff's Office. Go get them, Jackets, all season long. This is your Sheriff, John Carter, proudly serving our community.
Does your car or truck need a paint job? body repair, or even a tow, call the experts at Lightsey's Body Shop. Family owned and operated since 1978. With a courteous, knowledgeable, and professional staff will meet all your needs at Lightsey's Body Shop, where everybody is somebody. Call us today. Let us take the stress away. We are located at 1526 Rainier Road, just past the dollar store. Give us a call at 385-6193. That's 385-6193. Lightsey's Body Shop.
Wayne County Baseball brought to you by First Franklin Financial, Lightsey's Body Shop, and Altamont Motors.
9-1-2 here for Locust Grove. C.J. Upchurch, the leadoff batter, to face Bryce Miller. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch is a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, a hit batter and a walk back in that first inning, along with the hit, allowed them to score 3 runs in that first inning. Pitch is in for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. And then the crazy play at second base, which they say Griffin Boykin was not on the bag, but from all indications from here, it looked like he was. Pitch is inside, and it's a 3-ball, 1 strike count. The leadoff batter, C.J. Upchurch. Bryce Miller still looking for his first strikeout of the game. The pitch, ground ball hit to second base. Griffin Boykin's got it, throws to first in time. And there's 1 down in the second for the Wildcats of Locust Grove. It brings up the top of the order in Josh Newton, the first baseman. So Newton will bat. 1 down, bottom of the second. Again, Locust Grove, the home team. Wayne County, the visiting team. Wayne County, the visiting dugout on the third base side. The pitch in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Again, just a gorgeous day right now here in Atlanta. It really turned out to be nice. Forecast didn't call for good weather, but the Lord has blessed us. There's a line drive base hit center field. Newton is on with 1 down here in the second. And that's the 3rd hit for the Wildcats in this ball game. It brings up Owen Merchant, the DH. Merchant had a base hit run scored back in the first, and they scored 3 in the first. Sent 8 men to the plate. Had the bases loaded twice, got a base hit with the bases loaded, and then a fielder's choice scored a run. Time called as the batter steps out. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of inning number 2. It's a 3-2 game. Locust Miller from the stretch and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Bryce Miller stares in and gets the sign from David Mosley. Three-2 score. Locust Grove leads it. Bryce throw to first base. Runners back in time. And this is the DH, Owen Merchant. Single, a run scored back in the first. Throw to first again, runners back in time. Again, is David Mosley behind home plate. James Mullen down at first base. Griffin Boykin at second. Third base, J.T. Crosby. Shortstop, Cooper Martin. Gann Starling's in left. Brad Thomas in center. And Cade Lambert in right field. We're in the bottom of inning number 2. Game scheduled for 7 here in Atlanta. And time called again as the batter steps out. Locust Grove with 3 runs in the first, Wayne with 2 in the second. Locust Grove batting here in the bottom of inning number 2, leading at 3-2 with a runner on and 1 down. The pitch is outside, ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gavin Lee, left fielder, on deck. Bryce Miller stares in. From the stretch, 1 ball, 1 strike count. Checks the runner at first base. Thrown over there several times. To the plate this time. And the pitch called a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 down here in the bottom of the second inning. Locust Grove leads it by a score of 3-2. Bryce Miller with the stretch. The 2-1 pitch, ground ball, chance for a double nope. They got by, went through the hole. Cooper dove and couldn't get there. Thought had a chance to maybe get that ball, but it sneaks through to center field for a base hit. So Owen Mershon is 2 for 2. And the Wildcats threatening again with runners at first and second, 1 down. Here's Kevin Lee. He walked back in the first and scored a run. On deck, Nolan Crisp. Wayne just got 2 of those 3 runs back, trying to keep this a 1-run ball game. Looking for the double play ball once again. 2 on, 1 out. Stretch in the pitch. And it's down low in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 3-2, Locust Grove leads it. Threatening for more here in the bottom of the second inning. Junior pitcher Bryce Miller on the mound for Wayne County. The stretch and a bluff throw to second base. Runners back in time. Bryce Miller stares in. Gets the sign from David Mosley. Runners leave first and second. Stretch in the pitch. Missed outside. Ball 2. 2-0. Time called as David Mosley goes down to top. To Bryce Miller, goes out to the mound. Again, just thanks to all the Wayne County people who made the trip, Locust Grove fans as well. It's a good crowd here behind home plate, down the first base and third base lines. With all the rain and all the confusion and times being changed, it's good to see this many people make the trip. So the conversation ends between David Mosley and Bryce Miller. Runners lead at first and second. We're in the bottom of the second inning, and Locust Grove leads at 3-2. Wayne looking for a double play ball to get out of this inning. They've had several of the last several ball games. The stretch, the pitch, and it's down low. Ball 3, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second. See if Bryce can come back and get this batter out. The 3-0 pitch, and he lost him outside, and the bases are loaded. Second walk given up by Bryce in his ball game or in the second inning. Also hit a batter. And here's the dangerous Nolan Crisp, who hit into a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Time call. Coach Mullis on his way to the mound. We'll see if we make a change and have the call to the pen. He's looking out there to left fielder, Gant Starrin, so I'm not sure if he's bringing Gant to the mound or not. Still looking out there to left field. And no one warming up in the bullpen. So we'll see if this is just a conference call or they're going to make a pitch and change. Looks like we're going to make a pitch and change, and we are bringing somebody in from the bullpen. So we'll let you know who the new pitcher is when we come back. Call to the pen brought to you by attorney Tracy Allen Brown. We'll tell you the new pitchers when we come back after the timeout.
When a legal battle comes your way, you want the best team in that courthouse. Our Jackets take the field prepared and ready to go. And like the Jackets, we stay prepared for any legal challenge. Now, we might not answer the phone in the shower, and it might take more than 1 call, maybe even 2. But we're ready to fight for you. If you or your loved one has been injured or you're facing any other legal battle, give us a call. Tracy Allen Brown, 912-427-2504 or www.youneedbrown.com.
Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings in Wayne County is a popular thing. To dine in or take out for one delicious meal, and with the low great prices, it's simply a steal. Famous for their variety of sauces, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. When it's time to eat lunch or dinner, Damon's Restaurant's the place to go. Located in the middle of town on West Cherry Street, yes, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings simply can't be beat. So next time you're hungry and looking for a great meal, head to Damon's Restaurant and enjoy a great deal. The number to call is easy, 588-WING, 588-9464, the real thing. Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings. Those chicken wings are a very popular thing.
Communication is the key when it comes to business, especially your financial business. That's why Altamaha Federal Credit Union makes communication a priority, making banking easier for you. AFCU has money to lend, and it's easy to apply online or with a quick phone call. Your local credit union with open lines of communication. Altamaha Federal Credit Union. JESUP, Scriven, and Ludowici. Visit altamaha.org. Equal housing lender, federally insured by NCUA.
Wayne Countyans are digging the pig and shopping at their hometown local grocery store located at 440 West Cherry Street in Jessup. Yes, Piggly Wiggly is open 7 days a week for your convenience, and every day has great discount prices on just about every item in the store. Whether it's dairy products, meat, household items, food from the deli, cakes from the bakery, you name it, the pig has got it, with items flying off the shelves. Piggly Wiggly in Jessup, where every day is discount day at the pig. Piggly Wiggly in Jessup, a hometown grocery store, where the Wayne County's favorite place to shop for groceries. Wayne County is digging the pig. Piggly Wiggly, located at 440 West Cherry Street in Jessup.
Wayne County Baseball, brought to you by the Interstate Credit Union, McCrory Pressure Washing, and the Altamaha Federal Credit Union.
New pitcher Jasper Dubberly. Jasper did run in from the bullpen, so he was warmed up, ready to go, and his first pitch is outside, ball one. Comes in with bases loaded to face Nolan Crisp in a 3-2 ball game. Locust Grove threatening here in the bottom of the second with one out. The pitch, fly ball, center field, Brad Thomas there, and he drops the ball. Run is in, and everybody's going to move up, and now we're going to get a force out. And as the first base runner just didn't run, so we get a break there, but a run is in to make it a 4-2 game, and that's unusual in center field where the ball ricochets off the glove of Brad Thomas, so that'll be an error in center. A run comes in from third. We get a break as the first base runner, for some reason, wasn't running. He gets thrown out at second base for out number 2 on a force out. And they've got runners at first and third and 2 down in a 4-2 game. Here's Austin Moody. He hit into a fielder's choice back in the first inning. 4-2 lead now by Locust Grove. Jasper's pitch in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. So 4 runs in for Locust Grove in the first 2 innings. 3 in the first, 1 in the second. They lead at 4-2. Jasper Dubberly on, trying to get out number 3. Stretch and the pitch. And it's outside. Ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. 4-2 game in favor of Locust Grove. Jasper Dubberly ready, the stretch and the pitch. Line but foul down the right field line, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Austin Moody. And those runners out there, still Bryce Miller's responsibility. Right now it's 4 runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, and hit batter for Bryce Miller here at SunTrust Park. Jasper trying to keep it just to those numbers, but that third base runner is Bryce Miller's responsibility at the moment. The stretch and the pitch, runner first is going, and we're going to bluff a throw to second base and let the runner go down to second base. And once again, they have runners at second and third. 2 down. I'm sorry, that was strike 3 called on the pitch, so the inning comes to an end. In the inning, they picked up 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left, or 2 men left on base. We've got 2 in the book at SunTrust Park in Atlanta. Score now reads Locust Grove 4, Wayne County 2.
At Broadhurst Landfill, keeping our communities safe is the most important thing we do. Our local team of environmental managers, engineers, and scientists ensure that the long-term management of the landfill is safe for our workers, customers, and the environment. To learn more, visit our website at www.broadhurstlandfill.com. Or you can go to the website, click Visit Us, and sign up for a tour to see firsthand how we operate. We hope to see you soon.
Wayne Memorial Hospital wishes our Yellow Jacket baseball team the best of luck this season. We appreciate all of your hard work and dedication. And just like our student athletes, we strive to be the best. Teamwork is the hallmark of any successful organization. And at Wayne Memorial Hospital, teamwork is our middle name. At Wayne Memorial Hospital, we work together to make you feel like an all-star. Wayne Memorial Hospital, the official healthcare provider of the Yellow Jackets.
Every team knows a two-run double is big. That's why State Farm agent Robin Eubanks and her team are here to help you score by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Robin Eubanks at 427-6008. 427-6008. Go Jackets. Wayne County Baseball brought to you in part by Hurricanes Convenience Store, Sheriff John Carter, and Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings.
We head to the third inning, top half. A new pitcher for Locust Grove, Cole Leach, a junior, will pitch here in the third for Locust Grove. Cooper Martin will lead it off for Wayne County. He'll be followed by Gant Starlin and Fort Townsend as we trail now by 2 runs. As we go to the third inning, top half of the third, Wayne County's Cooper Martin strikeout victim back in the first. Lined out to Nolan Crisp at third. And Fort Townsend ground out to short. Third inning action, top half, SunTrust Park in Atlanta on a now overcast sky day. Sun's peaked behind the clouds, but should be able to get his game in without any difficulty weather-wise. See if Cooper can jumpstart an inning for us here. Pitches up high, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. So Jasper Dubberly now on in relief for Wayne County. Locust Grove leads it by a score of 4-2. 4 runs, 4 hits for Locust Grove. Wayne County 2 runs on 2 hits. Pitch in for a strike, and it's a 1 ball, 1 strike count to Cooper Martin. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cooper, left-handed batter. And time called as he steps out. Again, just a great experience for these ball players from both teams. Fans are enjoying it. Playing here at Atlanta Braves SunTrust Park. Pitches in for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, got a bird's eye view up here in the press box. Seating right above home plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 4-2 ball game. Here's the wind, the pitch, and it's up high. 2-2. They got nice artist renditions of Pete Van Weer and Skip Carey, Ernie Johnson in the booth. They've got every Sports Illustrated throughout history where the Atlanta Braves were on the cover. There's a fly ball left field. Will it drop? It will drop. Cooper's got a base hit. And Wayne County's got the leadoff batter on. Left fielder and center fielder gave it chase, but they couldn't get there. Cooper's got a base hit, and Wayne County's got a runner on here in the third.
Number 23,
here's Gant Starlin. See how Coach McDonald and Coach Mullis want to play it in a 2-run deficit. Only in the third. Game schedule 7. Again, this is the third pitcher for Locust Grove Wildcats on the mound in this ball game. This kid's name is Cole Leach, a junior. Stretch in the pitch to Gant Starlin. And it's in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Again, another good ball game between 2 good ball teams underway. 4-2 Locust Grove, top of the third. Wayne, the visiting team here in Atlanta. The stretch in the pitch to Gant Starlin. Gant with a ground ball, slow roll to second. They boot it, an all-hands save. Second baseman C.J. Upchurch went to pick it up and could not pick it up. And it'll be an error at second base. And Wayne County's got runners at first and second, nobody out to start the third. A good start to the inning. And stepping to the plate is none other than Fort Townsend. Ford with a ground ball to short. Back in the first. Wayne first and second. The stretch. The pitch. And Ford fouls it straight back out of play. No balls, 1 strike to Fort Townsend. James Marlin on deck. Wayne batting top of the third. Down by 2, but the tying runs are on and nobody out. Stretch and a bluff throw to second base. Cooper Martin back in plenty of time. Cooper leads at first. Ganstarlin leads at second. Tying runs on here in the third for Wayne County. Stretch in the pitch to Ford Townsend. Swing and a miss on some high heat. And it's no balls and 2 strikes to Ford Townsend. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the third inning. Wayne County trailing 4-2. Cole Leach ready to stretch and the pitch to Ford Townsend. And instead a bluff throw to second base. And again, Cooper Martin back in plenty of time. First and second for the Yellow Jackets here in the top of third, trailing by 2, 4-2. Stretch in the pitch to Ford Townsend. Up high, ball 1, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Runners lead first and second. Stretch in the 1-2 pitch to Ford Townsend. Ford hits a ball high in the air. Foul territory is drifting out of play. So it stays 1-2 to Ford Townsend. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the third. Wayne threatening. Down by 2, 4-2. Ford Townsend. Strikeout to come back in the first. Lined out to Nolan Crisp at third. And Ford Townsend ground out to short. Base hit left field. Third inning action, top half, SunTrust Park in Atlanta on a throw from left field. Bases loaded for Wayne County, but Ford rips that one into left field. And Wayne's got an inning going here. Bases loaded, nobody out for James Moglen.
First baseman, James Moglen.
So Ford with his first hit at SunTrust Park. Line drive, no doubt about it. That ball was hit well by Ford Townsend. Here's James Mullen. Wayne with a chance to tie or take the lead here in the top of the third inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's a trip to the mound by the Locust Grove coach. And we'll see if they make a change or just stay with this pitcher. Wayne County, a base hit by Cooper Martin, the left center. Gant reaches on an error, and Ford Townsend base hit to left. And his bases loaded, nobody out here in the third inning for Wayne County.
And we'd like to remind you that if you retrieve a foul, you can take it to a Braves official and exchange it for again. Also, concessions are available in section 133.
Conference on the mound ends, and they're going to stay with the pitcher, so there's no pitching change here in this third inning. James Baldwin going to bat, bases loaded. Hits are even now. Wayne County, 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Locust Grove, 4 hits, 1 error. James Baldwin to the plate for Wayne County. Bases loaded, nobody out. Top of the third for Wayne. There's the stretch. The pitch to James. Inside, almost hit him, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Wayne County with 3 ducks on the pond here. Cooper Martin down at third. Gant starting at second. Ford Townsend at first base. And a 4-2 game in favor of Locust Grove. Wayne trying to change that here in his third inning. Cole Leach ready to stretch, and the pitch to James Marvin. James with the ground ball foul. Down to the third base coach's box. It's a 1 ball, 1 strike count to James Marlin. James, a junior for Wayne County, one of the 5 juniors in the lineup. The 4 seniors. Wayne County trailing 4-2, but batting in the third with the bases loaded and nobody out. James Marlin ready. The stretch and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still nobody out. Bases loaded. Wayne trying to tie or take the lead here in the third inning. Down 4-2 at the moment. 1-2 to James Marlin. The pitch popped him up. Short right field. Second baseman on the grass makes the catch. No one's going to be able to tag in advance. And there's 1 down in the inning. Brings up Cade Lambert. Cade walked and scored back in the second inning. J.T. Crosby on deck. Cade Lambert steps in. Bases loaded, 1 down here in the top of the third inning. Game scheduled for 7 here at SunTrust Park. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Cade Lambert. J.T. Crosby on deck, and then Griffin Boykin. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Up high, ball 1. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the third, top half. Wayne County trailing 4-2, but we have the bases loaded with 1 out. Cade Lambert, the batter. Stretching the 1-1 pitch to Cade Lambert. In for strike 2, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded here in the top of the third. Wayne needs a clutch hit here. 1-2 to Cade Lambert. Cole Leach has the sign. The stretch. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And there are 2 down in the third with bases loaded. Brings up J.T. Crosby. He had our first hit of this ball game back in the second. See if the senior can deliver a big 2-out hit here. Wayne County needs a clutch 2-out hit to get on the board here in the third, down 4-2. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now bases loaded, 2 outs. Stretching the pitch to J.T. Crosby. In for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Be a tough inning if Wayne County cannot get any runs here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now bases loaded, 2 outs. A pop out to second and a strikeout. Bases still loaded. The 0-1 pitch to J.T. Swung on and fouled straight back, and it's 0-2 to J.T. Crosby. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 4-2 game in favor of Locust Grove. Bases loaded for Wayne County, top of the third. Can we get a clutch hit here? JT wants time, and time is given by the home plate umpire. And he steps out. So we will do it again. Bases loaded. No ball, 2 strike count, 2 outs to JT Crosby. Cole Leach, the pitcher, the stretch. And the 0-2 pitch inside, ball 1, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cooper still at third. Ford still at first. Gant still at second. Time called again as JT steps out. Those are some big runners out there on the base pass at the moment here in the third inning. 4-2 game, Locust Grove. Wayne looking for a clutch 2-out hit off the bat of J.T. Crosby. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Inside, gets away from the catcher. Here comes Cooper to third, and he is safe at home plate. Bang, bang play. Catcher to the pitcher who covered, but Cooper gets in, and it's a 4-3 game. Good hustle by Cooper Martin. Slides in ahead of the tag, and Wayne County gets on the board here in the third to make it a 1-run deficit. 4-3. Runners at second and third. The count even now to JT. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A base hit could give Wayne County a 1-run lead. Can starting at third. 4 Townsend at second. 4-3 Locust Grove. 2 out here in the third. The 2-2 to J.T. Crosby. Strike 3 called. Inning comes to an end. But we do get a run. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error. We strand 2. We go to the bottom half of the third. It is a 4-3 game in favor of Locust Grove.
Is here, and it's time to save thousands on a new vehicle at Liberty during their spring sales event. Save up to $13,000 on new 2017 Ram trucks. Save up to $9,000 on 2017 Chrysler 300s, and up to $7,000 on 2017 Chargers. Drive one home today with 0% financing for up to 72 months. No money down, and your first payment isn't until May 2018. Liberty gives you top dollar for your trade. Limited time offers with approved credit. All offers plus tax title and doc fees. See Liberty for complete details.
Sheffield's Trojan Sports Shop is ready for the season. If you're looking for your favorite team's apparel, Sheffield's is the place to be. Sheffield's is your Under Armour location, has specials on shirts and shoes. Sheffield's has your bats, balls, helmets, or anything your team needs. Sheffield's has you covered and is ready to outfit you and your entire team. Sheffield's also helps you after the season with trophies and flags for the year, end of the party, or banquet. Sheffield's Trojan Sports Shop, serving Wayne and surrounding counties for years. Whatever the sport, whatever the season, Sheffield's has you covered. Stop by or call at 427-2982. Sheffield's Trojan Sports Shop, a true winner when it comes to sporting goods.
Hello, Sybil's Family Restaurant.
Hi. Have you been getting a lot of calls from a little boy?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, we have.
Well, that's my son. He just loves your place. He always talks about how you have something for everyone.
We do have something for everyone with the best fried chicken around. Steaks, burgers, sandwiches, seafood, homemade desserts, and so much more to choose from. Your son keeps calling us looking for everything. Sybil's Family Restaurant, near the intersection of 341 and Highway 84 in Jessup.
Wayne County Baseball, brought to you in part by your Jessup Piggly Wiggly, Republic Services, and Wayne Memorial Hospital.
4-3 game as we head to the bottom half of the third. Cole Vickers will lead it off, the shortstop for Locust Grove. He'll be followed by Luke Wellborn and then J.K. Lee. Anybody gets aboard is C.J. Upchurch, the second baseman. Jasper Dubberly on for his second inning of work. And here we go. There's a ground ball down to first. Jasper will cover and makes the play defensively, and there's 1 down. One up, 1 down here in the third inning. Bottom half of the third, it's a 4-3 game. Wayne County trails by a run now. Game's good for 7. Jasper will face Luke Wellborn, the right fielder. Here's the wind, the pitch, and it's in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Senior Jasper Dubberly on now at SunTrust Park in Atlanta. Defensive lineman stays the same. David Mosley behind the plate. James Marlin down at first base. Griffin Boykin at second. J.T. Crosby at third. Now Ford Townsend down to warm up in the bullpen for Wayne County. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball to center. Brad Thomas drifts back, says he's got it. And he does. Round number 2. Ball hit well by Wellborn to deep center, but Brad Thomas had plenty of room and tracks it down. And it brings up the catcher, J.K. Lee. Grounded out second base back in the first inning. Two up, 2 down here in the bottom of the third for Jasper Dubberly. The wind, the pitch. And it's up high, ball 1. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, we're in Atlanta, SunTrust Park, Wayne County, Locust Grove. Nice forecast here this afternoon. The pitch, grounded foul. Again, sun has disappeared, but still a nice overcast day. I say there's more rain coming later tonight here in the Atlanta area, but hopefully we can get this game in and get out of here by the time that arrives. 1 ball, 1 strike, the 1-1 pitch. In for strike 1-2. Nice pitch by Jasper Doberly. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning here in the third to keep this a 4-3 game. Heading to the fourth. The pitch, got him, swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. In the third for Locust Grove. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the fourth. It remains Locust Grove 4, Wayne County 3. Jim Boykin of Boykin Steel and Crane wish the Yellow Jackets the best of luck this season, and Boykin Steel and Crane's legacy will make your foundation stronger as they specialize in steel fabrication, industrial maintenance, steel erection, crane rentals, and concrete. Boykin Steel and Crane in operation in Jessup and Wayne County since 1972. Jim Boykin has taken over the family business and continues to do what's best for his community. Boykin Steel and Crane located on the Savannah Highway in Jessup. The number to call is 427-7751. Boykin Steel and Crane. Again, wishing the Yellow Jackets the best of luck. Mobile Concrete in Jessup wishes the Yellow Jackets the best of luck in today's game and wants everyone to know that no job is too big or small for Mobile Concrete. Mobile Concrete has locations in Jessup, Baxley, Brunswick, Glenville, Hinesville, Darien, and Ahunted, Georgia. Located at 1705 Highway 341 South in Jessup, just past Nixon's Chevrolet on the left. 7 plant locations with 25 mixers. Give Mobile Concrete a call today at 427-2330. Mobile Concrete says, go Wayne County.
Is your checking account broke? These days, every little bit helps. So if you can eliminate monthly checking charges, why wouldn't you? At Interstate Credit Union, we'll help you afford everyday living with our low to no-cost products and services. Call 800-822-1124 or go online at iufcu.org to find out how to make checking work for you at Interstate Credit Union. Branches in Jessup, Baxley, Midway, and Hazelhurst. Federally insured by NCUA.
Wayne County Baseball brought to you by State Farm Agent Robin Eubanks, Sheffield's Tropes and Sport Shop, and Sybil's Family Restaurant.
Head to the top of the fourth inning. Another pitcher for Locust Grove, Parker Jefferson, the new pitcher for the Wildcats here in the fourth. And it is a 4-3 game in favor of Locust Grove. Wayne bats here in the fourth. It'll be 7, 8, 9. Griffin Boykin, David Mosley, and Brad Thomas. Top of the fourth for Wayne County. Griffin Boykin, David Mosley, Brad Thomas.
Second baseman, Griffin Boykin.
Griffin had the big 2-run single for Wayne County back in the second. He's 1 for 1 in the game. But a new pitcher now, Jefferson, the pitcher for Locust Grove. Griffin wants time and gets time and steps out. We're in the top of the fourth. It's 4 runs, 4 hits for Locust Grove, 3 runs, 4 hits for Wayne County. Both teams with an error on the board. Here's the wind, the pitch to Griffin Boykin. And there's a slow curve in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Fourth inning action, top half, where the visiting team were in the third base dugout. Locust Grove, the home team, in the first base dugout. Here's the wind, the pitch. There's a fly ball, right field. Right fielder is there, has room, and makes the catch. And there's 1 down in the fourth for Wayne County. 1 up, 1 down. David Mosley on deck. Get into the fielder's choice.
Now batting, number 26, catcher, David Mosley.
David Mosley 0 for 1 in the game. Brad Thomas on deck. And in the top of the order, Cooper Martin. 4-3, Locust Grove here in the top of the fourth inning. Game scheduled for 7. The pitch. Down low, ball 1. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to David Mosley. Here's the wind and the pitch. And there's a base hit center field by our catcher, David Mosley. Solid single to center. The tying run on here with 1 down in the fourth. And it brings up Brad Thomas. Strikeout victim back in the second.
Center fielder, Brad Thomas.
Once again, Kalijah Hartzog will run at first base for David Mosley.
Catcher, number 8, Kalijah Hartzog.
So Kalijah down at first base, the tying run. here in this 4-3 game in favor of Locust Grove. Wayne now leads the hit parade with 5. Here's the stretch and the pitch. And it's in for a strike to Brad Thomas. No balls, 1 strike. Locust Grove 4, Wayne County 3. Locust Grove 3 in the first, 1 in the second. Wayne 2 in the first, 1 in the third. It's a 4-3 game in favor of the Wildcats. The pitch, there's a pop-up infield. Second baseman is there, makes the catch. And there are 2 outs in the inning. 2 down for Cooper Martin. Cooper 1 for 2, struck out in the first, singled and scored in the third.
Now batting number 14, shortstop, Cooper Martin.
4-3 ball game. And Cooper steps in to the plate. Ford Townsend done his warm-ups down in the bullpen, so we'll see if he goes to the mound here in his bottom half of the inning. Throw to first, runner back in time. Buford has arrived for their game. They play next here in Atlanta. Here's the stretch. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Cooper Martin. 4-3 ball game. Wayne County trails. Locust Grove leads it. Wayne bats in the top of the 4th inning. The pitch to Cooper popped him up. Infield. Second baseman says he's got it, and he does, and that ends the inning. And Wayne County comes up empty in the 4th inning. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 4th from Atlanta. Score remains Locust Grove 4, Wayne County 3.
All Day Roofing is proud to be sponsored Wayne County Baseball. I want you to know that they've got you covered when it comes to roofing. Locally owned and operated with over 30 years experience, Eddie Folsom, All Day Roofing is ready to help you as they specialize in all types of roofs. Licensed and insured. Give them a call today at 912-266-0252. That's 912-266-0252. That's All Day Roofing, where they've got you covered when it comes to roofing. If you need a roofer of any kind, call All Day Roofing today. Again, the number 912-266-0252. All Day Roofing, wishing the Jackets a state championship this year.
When you become a customer at Prime South Bank, you become part of a team that has your back and is with you every step of the way in achieving your financial goals. Our doors opened in 1891. 125 years later, we are still going strong. Prime South is constantly bringing innovative and convenient banking solutions to our growing communities. And our customers, well, they are the real MVPs. In the bank or on the field, Prime South's game face is always on for you. Prime South Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Omaha Motors of Hinesville is the home of the $1,995 vehicle. So if you're in need of a vehicle that you can afford, come see Brett or Madre at Omaha Motors. Conveniently located across the new shopping center on your way into Hinesville and only 20 minutes from Jessup. Whether you need a car, truck, or SUV, come see Madre or Brett at Omaha Motors in Hinesville and let them put you in your next vehicle. Give them a call at 912-368-1144. 368-1144.
Wayne County Baseball brought to you by Boynton Crane and Steel, Mobile Concrete, and All Day Roofing.
Welcome back. Ford Townsend now pitching for Wayne County, so he will start the 4th for the Yellow Jackets. Defensive lineman stays the same. A new pinch hitter for Locust Grove at the plate. Ford's pitch is in for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Wayne County trails 4-3 here in Atlanta. Locust Grove in the bottom of the 4th game, scheduled for 7. A lot of baseball left. Pitch in for a strike. Getting a good outing by Jasper Dubberly in relief. And did not allow a run. And retired 5 in a row. So nice job by Jasper. Swing and a miss. So his debut at SunTrust Park will be memorable. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ford Townsend throwing some heat here to Locust Grove. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and there's 1 down. 1 up, 1 down against Ford Townsend. Should bring up the top of the order in Josh Newton, the first baseman.
Now batting for Wildcats in the sixth, first baseman, Josh Newton.
That's who it is, Josh Newton. Owen Mershant, the DH on deck. We're in the bottom of the fourth here from SunTrust Park in Atlanta. Wayne County, Locust Grove battling here. There's a ground ball right back to Ford Townsend. Ford runs, flips it to James Mullen in time, and there's 2 up, 2 down in the fourth for Locust Grove. Wayne County looking for their second 1-2-3 inning defensively. Jasper got us one in the third, and Ford's pitching one here in the fourth, and they get Owen Mershant. Mershant is 2 for 2. He singled and scored in the first, singled in the second. But bats here with nobody on, 2 down. Ford's pitch, in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. And Ford Townsend has been lights out lately for Wayne County. Hit a tough, wild pitch against Richmond Hill at home, which cost us a run. But other than that, he's been doing a great job. There's a line drive, center field base hit. And Owen Mershant is 3 for 3 in this ball game against Wayne County. DH having a heck of a day. 3 for 3, all 3 singles. And we'll see who coming to the plate. Looks like that pinch hitter here. We'll see if this is Gavin Lee. Going to get a courtesy runner at first base for the DH. Forward, ready for the batter step in. So it is a pinch hitter for Locust Grove. Gavin Lee not batting here. Here's the stretch and the pitch. And it's in for a strike by Ford Townsend. No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike. Ford Townsend pitching here in the fourth inning, bottom half. The pitch, ground ball, slow roller to J.T. Crosby. Charges it, throws to first in time. And the inning comes to a close. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, a man left. We go to inning number 5 from Atlanta. Your score reads Locust Grove 4, Wayne County 3.
The manager and staff at First Franklin Financial support our Wayne County Yellow Jacket baseball team and hope they hit a home run every game. You too will hit a home run when you visit us, the friendly banking folks at First Franklin Financial at 1074 North Macon Street. Call us at 427-4237 or apply online at 1ffc.com.
One of the worst feelings in the world is when your vehicle lets you down and leaves you stranded on the side of the road. Well, put your mind at ease because Grant Lewis Towing is available 24 hours a day with towing service locally or long distance. When you need a tow, call a pro. Call Grant Lewis Towing at 427-0857. You heard right. When you need a tow, call the pro and put your mind at ease. No time to stress. It's no longer a mess. Help is just a phone call away. Grant Lewis Towing, over 40 years experience and available whenever needed. Call Grant Lewis Towing for all your towing needs. Again, the number 427-0857. Call Grant Lewis by request. At the number to call, 427-0857.
Colby Dent and the folks at McCreary Pressure Washing want to wish the Yellow Jacket baseball team much success this season on their march to the state championship. McCreary Pressure Washing brings many years of professional experience cleaning restaurant exhaust hoods, kitchens, and bathrooms. So instead of calling an out-of-town service, call the local family-owned business with more than 20 years of experience. Call or text us at 202-2734. That's 202-2734. McCreary Pressure Washing, licensed and insured.
Wayne County Baseball brought to you by Prime South Bank, Grant Lewis Towing, and Tim's Home Medical.
Head to the top of the fifth in this game at SunTrust Park between Wayne County and Locust Grove. It'll be the top of the fifth for Wayne County. Another pitcher for Locust Grove, Luke Wellborn, a lefty, is going to come on and pitch the fifth for the Wildcats. He'll face Gant Starlin, Ford Townsend, and James Mullen. Anybody gets aboard, Cade Lambert. We're in the top of inning number 5 in a 4-3 ball game in favor of Locust Grove. Locust Grove jumped out to a 3-0 lead, added a run in the second. Wayne County scored 2 in the top of the second to make it 3-2. Locust Grove made it 4-2. And Wayne answered with a run in the third as Cooper Martin came home to score in a wild pitch. And it's a 4-3 ball game. Hits are even at 5. It's 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Wayne. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Locust Grove. And here's Gant Starlin to face Luke Wellborn to start the top of the 5th inning. Wellborn's first pitch is outside, ball 1. 1-0. Gant, Starlin, Fort Townsend, James Marlin. Wayne down by a run here at the top of the 5th. Pitch is outside, ball 2. 2-0 to Gant, Starlin. See if Wayne County can get the tying run on here with nobody out. Pitch is in for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Okay, we're glad you're with us here on the Big Dog here on a Saturday afternoon. Hope you're enjoying the action here from SunTrust Park in Atlanta. The pitch, round ball, foul. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Gant Starlin. And great experience for these high school ball players and coaches to play at a major league ballpark. Good crowd on hand to cheer them on. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind, the 2-2 pitch. Up high, ball 3, 3-2. Full count to Gant Starlin. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Line drive, base hit, left field for Gant Starlin. Wayne County with the tying run on, nobody out. A good start to the 5th. Solid base hit for Gant. And Wayne County has Gant Starlin at first base, the tying run, nobody out. And here's Fort Townsend. Had a big base hit back in the 3rd, ground out to short in the 1st. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now pitching for Wayne County. Chance to get the lead and possibly pick up the win. Throw to first base. Snap throw by Wellborn to lefty, but Gant gets back. Gant looking at Coach Mullis like, man, that was a heck of a move right there. Those lefties got that snap throw, but Gant got back. Pitch is outside, ball 1. 1-0 to Fort Townsend. And the weatherman's cooperated for us here this afternoon. Again, they pushed it back from 1 to 3:30, but it's been a nice day here at the ballpark. Pitch down low, ball 2, 2-0. Great experience up here in the Atlanta Braves press box, right above home plate. Wayne County and Locust Grove here at SunTrust Park in Atlanta. The stretch and the 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to Fort Townsend. James Marlin on deck, and then Cade Lambert after that. It's a 1-run game. Locust Grove still leads it with the tying runs on. The 2-1 to Ford. And, hits it right off the pitcher. Pitcher is going to go to second and throws it away. Wayne County gets a big break. And let's see if the pitcher's okay. He's hobbling. The ball came right off his leg and bounced up in the air. And it was right behind him. He fields it and then goes to second because Gant thought he made the catch. He kind of froze, but Wellborn throws it over the second baseman's head for an error. And Wayne has runners at first and second, but now the concern is on Luke Wellborn because that ball by Fort Townsend was hit hard, a line drive, and it went off his leg. He says he's going to try to hang in there. He's bending over in severe pain and just not sure where that ball hit. Again, they're going to probably want to get him out there, get some ice on that leg because that ball was hit extremely hard by Fort Townsend. And he does a good job of recovering. The ball was laying right behind right behind the pitcher's mound. He went and picked it up to throw to second base, had Gant dead to right, but overthrows the second baseman. And Gant's safe at first and Fort's safe at second. And Wayne's got a good inning going here. Now they're going to let Wellborn take a few warm-up tosses to see if he can continue this ball game. Again, he just doesn't want to come out, but you just got to concern yourself with that hard-hit line drive and where it did hit. But he appears he wants to stay in the ball game, and they're going to let him stay in. So Wellborn's going to tough it out. You can hear the crowd give him a nice round of applause. And James Marlin will bat with runners at first and second and nobody out. It'll go as a hit and a line drive off the foot of the pitcher. So Wayne County has runners at first and second, and here's James Marlin. James 0 for 2 on the game. Tying run now down to second base. The pitch in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. And Wayne County looking for possibly their first lead here in Atlanta. Top of the 5th, down by a run, but the tying run at second, a go-ahead run at first base, nobody out. And James Mullen at the plate. Pitches up high, ball 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Runners leave first and second. Wellborn ready to pitch, and that's down low. Ball 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Top of the 5th, 4-3 Locust Grove. The stretch, the pitch. Line, base hit left field. Can't coming to third. They're going to hold him right there. Bases loaded, nobody out. A solid base at the left by James Mullen. And Wayne County has bases loaded, nobody out. On the top of the 5th in a 1-run deficit. Tying run at third. Go ahead and run at second. Another runner, insurance run at first base. Here's Cade Lambert. Time called as the coach on his way to the mound. And that might be all for Wellborn. Not because of the situation. Really, you would think they'd want to get some ice on that leg. And that's exactly Wellborn's hobbling off the mound. He gives the ball to the coach, and that's the smart move here in this situation. Hope the young man's all right again. He took that hard line drive off his leg, gutted it up, and now he's towards the dugout. We got a break in the action. A call to the pen. It's 4-3 Locust Grove. Bases loaded. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is when we come back after the timeout.
Don't you come back no more, no more.
When a legal battle comes your way, you want the best team in that courthouse. Our Jackets take the field prepared and ready to go. And like the Jackets, we stay prepared for any legal challenge. Now, we might not answer the phone in the shower, and it might take more than 1 call, maybe even 2. But we're ready to fight for you. If you or your loved one has been injured or you're facing any other legal battle, give us a call. Tracy Allen Brown, 912-427-2504 or www.uneedbrown.com.
All your medical needs, Tim's Home Medical on South 1st Street in Jessup has you covered. Oxygen, CPAP equipment, wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, plus specialty medical equipment from a local company that cares. Tim's Home Medical can handle Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance billing, as well as family records for tax purposes. Tim's Home Medical, owned and operated by Tim Sloan, 918 South 1st Street in Jessup. Tim's Home Medical. Call 385-2490, 385-2490.
Hurricane's Convenience Store and Cafe invites everyone to stop by before or after the game. It's a one-stop store with just about everything you need to get through the day, whether it's a fill-up with gasoline or a snack or delicious breakfast Monday through Friday at Hurricane's Cafe. Yes, Hurricane's is that one-stop shop convenience store and is ready to serve you. Hurricane's is locally owned and operated by the Twilley family. Ron and the gang invite you to stop by. If you need to call, the number is 912-294-2276. It's Hurricane's, a Hurricane you run to and not from. Hurricane's Convenience Store and Cafe, ready to serve you.
Wayne County Baseball brought to you by First Franklin Financial, Lightsy's Body Shop, and Altamont Motors.
Now, number 4, right fielder, Cade Lambert.
Trying to see if there's any other pinch runners out there on the base pass. That's still Gant down there at third base. Do have somebody running for Ford Townsend down at second base. Just can't pick up the number. There's a line drive. That's going to be in for a base hit. 1 run in. We're tied. They're going to hold the second runner up. That's number 16 out there, Carson Popple. But we've tied it up. It's a 4-4 game. A base hit by Cade Lambert. And Wayne has the game tied. And base is still loaded here in the 5th inning. So Carson Popple down at third base. Haken Harder down at second base. And Cade Lambert at first base for Wayne County. And here's J.T. Crosby, chance to get the lead for the first time today at SunTrust Park. It's a tie game, 4-4. Pitch is down low, ball 1. Gavin Lee, the new pitcher for Locust Grove, coming in for an injured Luke Wellborn. He took that line drive off his leg by Ford Townsend. Pitch is in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wayne County has not led all day. We got a chance to get a lead here in the top of the 5th. Here's the wind, the pitch. In for strike 2, 1-2. Still nobody out in the inning for Wayne County. Carson Popple at third. Haken Harder at second base for Wayne County. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and there's 1 down in the 5th, and it remains tied for the moment. Brings up Griffin Boykin. Griffin with a 2-run single back in the second. He flied out to right in the fourth, 1 for 2. See if he can pick up some ribbies right here for Wayne County. Here's the pitch. Down low outside. Ball 1. 4-4 at the moment. But the bases are juiced. 3 ducks on a pond. Wayne County batting in the fifth here at SunTrust Park in front of a good crowd of Wayne Counties who made the trip down at third base behind that dugout and all the way around home plate. Griffin hits it into the dugout at first base. Fortunately, everybody's okay, and the count evens at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Griffin Boykin, junior second baseman for the Yellow Jackets, a chance to get us the lead here at SunTrust Park against Locust Grove in the top of the fifth. Runners at every base. The 1-1 pitch. In for strike 2. 1-2 to Griffin Boykin. David Mosley, our catcher, is on deck. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Can we get the lead here against Locust Grove for the first time today? The 1-2 pitch swung on and foul back. Griffin hangs tough at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the fifth. Tie game 4-4. Wayne trying to take the lead here at SunTrust. The 1-2 to Griffin Boykin. Here it comes. Outside, ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The 2-2 pitch. Down low, 3-2. No place to put Griffin Boykin. A walk is a lead for Wayne County. We are tied 4-4. Go ahead and run at third base. Runners at second and first. A pitch. Ground ball. Hit to short. Shortstop to second for 1. On to first. Safe at first base. Griffin hustles down the line. And Wayne County's got the lead for the first time today. 5-4. Ooh, how sweet it is. The Yellow Jackets in front at SunTrust Park. Good hustle down the line by Griffin Boykin. Beats out the double play ball. And Wayne County leads 5-4. Runners at the corners. And here's David Mosley. Chance for more with the runners at the corners and 2 outs. Hagen Harder at third base. Carson Popple just scored the go-ahead run for Wayne County. Wayne County 5, Locust Grove 4. Griffin Boykin at first base. Hagen Harder at third base. 5-4 Wayne County. The pitch. Outside and low, ball 1, 1-0. Wayne County's battled their way back, trailed all afternoon, but now have a 5-4 lead. 5 runs, 8 hits for Wayne. 4 runs, 5 hits for Locust Grove. The stretch, the pitch to David Mosley. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wayne County 5, Locust Grove 4. Runners at the corners. 2 down in the inning. Stretch and the pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wayne leads 5-4. 5th inning action, top half with a visiting team in that third base dugout in Atlanta. The stretch, the pitch, low, ball 3, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. David Mosley waits on the 3-1 pitch from Gavin Lee. Line, base hit right field. RBI single for David Mosley. Wayne leads it by a score 6-4 with runners at first and second. Big 2-out hit by David Mosley. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Hagen Harder scores, and Wayne County takes a 6-4 advantage in this ball game. Ham Perkins will run at first base for Wayne County. And here's Ty Anderson, number 9. Ty Anderson going to bat for Brad Thomas. Ty Anderson, a left-handed batter, good-looking hitter on this Wayne County baseball team. and had a tough at bat at Richmond Hill where he got a real bad call up in his eyes for strike 3 after he just lined one just foul down the right field line on the 1-2 pitch. See if he can deliver here. The stretch in the pitch is down low outside, ball 1-0. Wayne County has taken the lead. We lead at 6-4 with a 3-run fifth and a chance for more with 2 on, 2 out. The stretch and the pitch, and is up high, ball 2. Ham Perkins down at first base running for Wayne County. David Mosley down there at second base. The stretch and the pitch. I'll take it back. That is Griffin Boykin down at second base. Griffin Boykin at second base and Ham Perkins at first base running for David Mosley, our catcher. 3-0 count to Ty Anderson. Ty hoping to get something to hit here. The 3-0 pitch. And they say it's inside, ball 4. The bases are loaded. So good at bat for Ty Anderson. That brings up Cooper Martin at the top of the order. The 9th man to bat in the inning.
Now batting number 14, shortstop.
Gan Starlin, who led it off with a base hit, is on deck. And here comes the coach from Locust Grove. And we'll see if they make a change here in this 6-4 ball game. See if they stay with Gavin Lee. Looks like they're making a change because the shortstop's running to the dugout. So we got another call to the pen. Sponsored by our attorney, Tracy Allen Brown, all season long. We'll take a break. Come back right after the timeout.
When a legal battle comes your way, you want the best team in that courthouse. Our Jackets take the field prepared and ready to go. And like the Jackets, we stay prepared for any legal challenge. Now, we might not answer the phone in the shower, and it might take more than 1 call, maybe even 2. But we're ready to fight for you. If you or your loved one has been injured or you're facing any other legal battle, give us a call. Tracy Allen Brown, 912-427-2504 or www.uneedbrown.com.
Jones Medical Equipment in Jessup is your full-service medical equipment provider for Southeast Georgia. We accept most insurances, including Medicare, Medicaid, TRICARE, and Blue Cross Blue Shield. We offer 24-hour on-call service. Come see us for your respiratory needs, including oxygen and CPAP. Plus, we have the equipment to get you back on your feet, from beds to scooters to walkers and more. And we offer a full line of scrubs. Come see our friendly staff. Jones Medical Equipment in Jessup and Brunswick. Your quality of life is our business.
Wayne County Baseball brought to you by the Interstate Credit Union, McCrory Pressure Washing, and the Altamaha Federal Credit Union.
Cole Vickers, the new pitcher for Locust Grove. He'll face Cooper Martin, top of the order. Wayne's battled back. We've got the lead, 6-4. Ty Anderson will go back to first base. Ham Perkins down to second base. Griffin Boykin at third base. Yeah, how big was that hustling down the line by Griffin Boykin here in this inning to get that run home? Now we've had the run. And now Cooper digs in. Cooper 1 for 3 with a base hit RBI and a run scored in the third and struck out and grounded out second his other 2 times at the plate. But bats here in the 5th with the bases loaded and 2 outs, a chance to bust it open for Wayne County. Here's the stretch and the pitch. And it's on the corner, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Wayne County 6, Locust Grove 4 here in the bottom of the, or top of the 5th. I'm sorry, we're the visiting team. Game scheduled for 7. Stretch in the pitch. Round ball, foul towards first base. And Cooper quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to him. 6-4 game. Locust Grove led it 3-zip. They led 4-2, 4-3. Now 6-4 Wayne County. A 3-run inning. Gan Starlin started with a base hit, a big base hit by 4 times, and a base hit by James Ballman to load the bases. Cade Lambert comes up with a base hit. Fielder's choice by Griffin Boykin, base hit by David Mosley, a walk to Ty Anderson. Cooper at the plate, 9th man to bat. The stretch and the pitch. Line is a fair, finds a fair ball down in the corner. 2 runs are going to score, and they're going to hold Cooper to a long single as the left fielder gets it in quickly, but a big 2-run hit by Cooper Martin, and Wayne County now leads it by a score of 8-4. 2-run single to left by Cooper Martin to make it 8-4. Here's Gant as Wayne County's batted around in the 5th. Runners at first and second for Gant Starlin. The pitch swung on and foul back. No balls, 1 strike. So Wayne County now leads it in Atlanta 8-4, top of the 5th. Runners at first and second. There's the stretch. And the pitch swung on and foul back. No balls and 2 strikes to Gant Starlin. Gant 1 for 3 in the game, reached on an error, lined out to Nolan Crisp at third, and singled in this inning to start it. Wayne County 8, Locust Grove 4 from SunTrust Park in Atlanta. Stretching the pitch. Fly ball, right center field. Anybody going to get there? Center fielder comes over and makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But a great inning for Wayne County. The Yellow Jackets put up a 5 spot. 5 runs. 4 hits, 1 error, 2 men left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's now Wayne County 8, Locust Grove
4. This is your sheriff, John Carter, wishing the best for the Jackets this baseball season. Just as hard work, commitment, and experience are the keys to reaching your goals on the field. They're also the keys to the successful operation of your sheriff's office. Go get them, Jackets, all season long. This is your sheriff, John Carter, proudly serving our community.
Does your car or truck need a paint job, body repair, or even a tow? Call the experts at Lightsey's Body Shop. Family owned and operated since 1978. With a courteous, knowledgeable, and professional staff will meet all your needs at Lightsey's Body Shop, where everybody is somebody. Call us today. Let us take the stress away. We are located at 1526 Rainier Road, just past the dollar store. Give us a call at 385-6193. That's 385-6193. Lightsey's Body Shop.
Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings in Wayne County is a popular thing. To dine or take out for one delicious meal, and with low great prices, it's simply a steal. Famous for their variety of sauces, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. When it's time to eat lunch or dinner, Damon's Restaurant's the place to go. Located in the middle of town on West Cherry Street, yes, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings simply can't be beat. So next time you're hungry and looking for a great meal, head to Damon's Restaurant and enjoy a great deal. The number to call is easy, 588-WING, 588-9464, the real thing. Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings. Those chicken wings are a very popular thing.
Communication is the key when it comes to business, especially your financial business. That's why Altamaha Federal Credit Union makes communication a priority, making banking easier for you. AFCU has money to lend, and it's easy to apply online or with a quick phone call. Your local credit union with open lines of communication. Altamaha Federal Credit Union. JESUP, Scriven, and Ludowici. Visit altamaha.org. Equal housing lender, federally insured by NCUA.
Wayne County Baseball brought to you in part by Hurricanes Convenience Store, Sheriff John Carter, and Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings.
Bottom of the 5th, Nolan Crisp leads it off for the Locust Grove Wildcats against Ford Townsend off for his second inning of work. Again, gave up a base hit, but 3 outs after that. Crisp is in a hole, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ford Townsend. Wayne 8, Locust Grove 4 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. There's a line drive, base hit for Nolan Crisp. Wayne County gets it in a hurry. And it looks like we got a new left fielder in the ball game. Looks like that's Griffin Clark out there in left field for Wayne County. They're trying to get everybody in this ball game, and they're doing a good job of it. We've seen Hamp Perkins run, Kalaj Hartsall's got in the game, Hagen Carter, Ty Anderson, pitch hit, Jasper's been on the line, Carson Popple's been out there. Now Griffin Clark in left field for Wayne County. And I'm trying to see if there's anybody else out there in the outfield for Wayne. Pitches outside. I think we got a new catcher in the game, too. Looks like that might be Chase Bryant catching now for Wayne County. It is Chase Bryant in the catcher for Wayne County behind the plate. JT still at third. Cooper still at short. Griffin still at second. And James Malton still at third. But it's Chase Bryant behind the plate now. Griffin Clark in left. That's still Brad Thomas out there in center field. And trying to see what's that. Carson Popple's in the right field. So Carson's in the right field. So we got two new outfielders and a new catcher in the game for Wayne County. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. And that was the game plan coming up for this great stage to get all these kids out there on that ball field somehow, some way. And they're doing that here, leading it 8-4. Nolan Crisp again, a base hit to start the 5th for Locust Grove. Runners go on a swing and a miss, and there's one down, and Nolan Crisp has a stolen base. But another strikeout for Ford Townsend. That's his second in the game. And it brings up Cole Vickers.
Now batting on the Cole Vickers.
Runner at second base in an 8-4 game. Wayne County leads it by a score of 8-4. Stretch in the pitch, and it's in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Wayne County 8, Locust Grove 4. Time called as the batter steps out. And Chase Bryant will go out to talk to Ford Townsend. Chase, a senior catcher for Wayne County. So defensively, again, it is J.T. Crosby at third, Cooper Martin short, Griffin Boykin at second, and James Ball at first. Chase Bryant behind the plate. Got Carson Pop on the right. Got Griffin Clark in left, and Brad Thomas in center. A runner at second base. 1 out. The pitch. And it's in for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Ford Townsend on the mound here in relief for Wayne County. Third pitcher today for Wayne. And a swing and a miss. Runner going to third. And did we get him? Nope, he got in ahead of the tag. But another strikeout for Ford. Nolan Crisp steals third. 2 down in the 5th. Runner at third base. 8-4 Wayne County. And this is going to be a new guy. Elston. Again, Wellborn had to leave due to injury, so a new batter in his spot here in the 5th inning. Bottom half. Ford's pitch. Inside, ball 1. 1-0. Wayne County 8, Locust Grove 4 here at SunTrust Park in Atlanta. Bottom of the 5th game, scheduled for 7. Time called as the batter steps out. Ford Townsend now with 3 strikeouts since coming on in relief. The stretch in the pitch. Swung on and foul back. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at third. Wayne County has a 5-run 5th to take an 8-4 lead in this ball game. Sent Tim men to the plate. Gant started with a base hit by Ford Townsend, base hit by James Mullen, base hit by Kate Lambert, base hit by David Mosley, and a big 2-run single by Cooper Martin. 2 balls, 1 strike, 8-4 Yellow Jackets. We're in the 5th, bottom half, taking on Locust Grove at SunTrust Park in Atlanta. Ford Townsend with the stretch and the pitch. In for a strike, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ford Townsend stares in and has a sign. Says he's ready, and he is. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now the batter steps out, and now Chase Brown again will take a trip to the mound to talk to Ford Townsend. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 8-4 ball game. Wayne County 8, Locust Grove 4. 5th inning action. Bottom half game scheduled for 7. Ford's pitch Popped up foul and out of play. And the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just joining us again, Locust Grove jumped out to 3-0 lead. Wayne answered with 2 in the second. And Locust Grove got a run in the bottom of the second, led at 4-2. Wayne pushed across a run on 4-3 in the third as Cooper Martin came home with a wild pitch. And it stayed that way to the top of the fifth when Wayne exploded for 5 runs to take an 8-4 lead. And that is where we stand at the moment here in the bottom of the fifth with Nolan Crisp at third base and 2 down and a 2-2 pitch coming to the batter for Locust Grove. Ford looking for another strikeout. The pitch swung on and foul back, and it remains 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And just a beautiful venue here in Atlanta, SunTrust Park for a high school baseball game. Yeah, no one's sitting down in the dugout. Everybody's up on the rail checking out the action. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 8-4 game. The stretch, the pitch, another foul ball, straight back, and it stays 2-2. And I want to thank our sponsor again for allowing us to be here to bring us live action all season long. Hurricanes, Convenience Store, Sheriff John Carter, Damon's Restaurant, Piggly Wiggly, your local grocery store, Republic Services, Wayne Memorial Hospital, State Farm Agent Robin Eubanks, Sheffield's Trophies and Sports Shop, Sybil's Family Restaurant. And there's strike 3. No, they're going to call it ball 3. Wayne thought they had the strikeout. Umpire says a full count. Boykin Steel and Crane, Mobile Concrete, All Day Roofing, Prime South Bank, First Franklin Financial, Grant Lewis Towing, Lacey's Body Shop, Tim's Medical, Altamont Motors, McCreary Pressure Washing, Interstate Credit Union, Altamont Federal Credit Union. Here's the pitch from Ford. There's a ground ball to second, and ricochets off the glove of Griffin Boykin into right field to make it an 8-5 ball game as Nolan Crisp scores. It'll be an error at second base. Unusual for Griffin to make an error, but it ricochets off his glove, and the run comes in, and now it's an 8-5 ball game here. Again, Jones Medical Equipment are the sponsor of the starting lineups. Oakland Associates, the post-game sponsor, and Tracy Allen Brown called to the bullpen sponsor. So J.K. Lee bats. There's a ground ball hit to short. Cooper's got it. Going to throw to first in time, and the inning comes to an end. In the inning, Locust Grove gets on the board. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 man left. We played 5. We're running down the home stretch here. Couple innings left. It's Wayne 8, Locust Grove 5. Wayne Countyans are digging the pig and shopping at their hometown local grocery store located at 440 West Cherry Street in Jessup. Yes, Piggly Wiggly is open 7 days a week for your convenience, and every day has great discount prices on just about every item in the store. Whether it's dairy products, meat, household items, food from the deli, cakes from the bakery, you name it, the pig has got it, with items flying off the shelves. Piggly Wiggly in Jessup, where every day is discount day at the pig. Piggly Wiggly in Jessup, a hometown grocery store. Go to Wayne County's favorite place to shop for groceries. Wayne County is digging the pig. Piggly Wiggly, located at 440 West Cherry Street in Jessup.
At Broadhurst Landfill, keeping our communities safe is the most important thing we do. Our local team of environmental managers, engineers, and scientists ensure that the long-term management of the landfill is safe for our workers, customers, and the environment. To learn more, visit our website at www.broadhurstlandfill.com. Or you can go to the website, click Visit Us, and sign up for a tour to see firsthand how we operate. We hope to see you soon.
Wayne Memorial Hospital wishes our Yellow Jacket baseball team the best of luck this season. We appreciate all of your hard work and dedication. And just like our student athletes, we strive to be the best. Teamwork is the hallmark of any successful organization. And at Wayne Memorial Hospital, teamwork is our middle name. At Wayne Memorial Hospital, we work together to make you feel like an all-star. Wayne Memorial Hospital, the official healthcare provider of the Yellow Jackets.
Wayne County Baseball, brought to you in part by your JESUP Piggly Wiggly, Republic Services, and Wayne Memorial Hospital.
Welcome back. We go to the 6th, and we've just been informed that this is a 6-inning game, not a 7-inning game. So they want to get these other teams on the field, get the games in. So it's a 6-inning ball game. the game. But this is the final frame. Wayne County leads it by a score of 8-5. Carson Popple leading off for Wayne County here in the top of the 6th inning. So the final frame of the game, Wayne County leads it by a score of 8-5, and this is the final inning. So see if Wayne can pick up some insurance runs. Again, our State Farm agent, Robin Eubanks, our State Farm Insurance inning sponsor. Here's the wide in the 0-1 to Carson Popple. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. So Wayne County's 3 outs away from the win at SunTrust Park. Here's the wind, the pitch. Strike 3 called. There's 1 down and 6 for Wayne County. That'll bring up Griffin Clark, number 17 for Wayne County.
Now, number 17, Griffin Clark.
On deck, Chase Bryan for Wayne County. Here's the wind and the pitch to Griffin. And that's in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Wayne County in the final frame, leading it by a score of 8-5. A big 5-run fifth, the difference at the moment. Another pitch in for a strike. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The 0-2 pitch. Down low and outside, ball 1. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the wind and the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. It's been a great experience for this team, these players, these fans. Here's the wind, the 2-2 pitch. Up high, ball 3, 3-2 to Griffin Clark. Batting here in the top of the 6th, the final frame. Here's the wind, the payoff pitch. And it's up high. Griffin Clark's aboard. So insurance inning.
Now, number 22, pitcher, Chase Bryan.
The insurance inning underway. Here's Chase Bryan. Wayne County 8, Locust Grove 5. A runner on, 1 out for Chase Bryan. The pitch. It is up high, ball 1. 1-0. On deck for Wayne County. There's Jasper Stanfield. Pitch is up high, ball 2 to Chase Bryan. So after a strikeout, the pitcher has walked the batter, and now is 2-0 to Chase Bryan. Throw to first base. Griffin Clark is back. Here's the stretch and the pitch. And it's in for a strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 8-5 game in favor of Wayne County. The stretch and the pitch to Chase Bryan. And for strike 2, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Wayne County with activity down the bullpen, so we're probably going to see another pitcher here in this bottom of the 6th inning. Again, the final frame, they tell us here in this ball game. Here's the stretch and the pitch. And it's up high. Ball 3. 3-2 to Chase Bryan. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. There's 2 down in the inning. And I'll bring up Jasper Stanfield for Wayne County.
Now number 24, Jasper Stanfield.
So Jasper will bat here. And on deck for Wayne County is Hamp Perkins, who's hoping this inning stays alive so he can get it a bat here at SunTrust Park. Here's a stretch in the pitch and a swing. And they did. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wayne County 8, Locust Grove 5 here in the top of the 6th. Again, they tell us it's the final frame of the game. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2. So Wayne's 3 outs away when we go to the bottom half of this inning from winning the game here at SunTrust Park, something they definitely wanted to do, talking to all the players and coaches at the motel and on the bus ride. The pitch just missed outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tries who's done that bullpen warming up. So far away, I can't tell from this angle. But we'll let you know who it is in the bottom of the inning. The pitch, strike 3 called, and that's the end of the 6th for Wayne. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. We're 3 outs away from victory. It's Wayne 8 and Locust Grove 5.
Every team knows a 2-run double is big. That's why State Farm agent Robin Eubanks and her team are here to help you score by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Robin Eubanks at 427-6008. 427-6008. Go Jackets.
Is here, and it's time to save thousands on a new vehicle at Liberty during their spring sales event. Save up to $13,000 on new 2017 Ram trucks. Save up to $9,000 on 2017 Chrysler 300s, and up to $7,000 on 2017 Chargers. Drive one home today with 0% financing for up to 72 months. No money down, and your first payment isn't until May 2018. Liberty gives you top dollar for your trade. Limited time offers with approved credit. All offers plus half title and doc fees. See Liberty for complete details.
Sheffield's Trojan Sports Shop is ready for the season. If you're looking for your favorite team's apparel, Sheffield's is the place to be. Sheffield's is your Under Armour location, has specials on shirts and shoes. Sheffield's has your bats, balls, helmets, scoreboards, anything your team needs. Sheffield's has you covered and is ready to outfit you and your entire team. Sheffield's also helps you after the season with trophies and flags for the year, end of the party, or banquet. Sheffield's Trojan Sports Shop, serving Wayne and surrounding counties for years. Whatever the sport, whatever the season, Sheffield's has you covered. Stop by or call at 427-2982. Sheffield's Trojan Sports Shop, a true winner when it comes to sporting goods.
Wayne County Baseball brought to you by State Farm agent Robin Eubanks, Sheffield's Trophies and Sports Shop, and Sybil's Family Restaurant.
Bottom of the 6th, 3 outs away. Gans Carlin going to close it out for Wayne County. C.J. Upchurch in the top of the order for Locust Grove here in this final frame. First baseman 4 times, and Griffin Boykin second. J.T. Crosby third, Cooper at short, Chase Bryant behind the plate. The outfield, though, Carson Popper on the right, Hamp Perkins in center, and Griffin Clark in left. Pitch is swung on and fouled away, and it's no balls and 1 strike. So 3 youngsters out in the outfield here in this final frame. Gans Starlin in to close it out for Wayne County. 8-5 the score. Again, this is the final frame, 6-inning game here at SunTrust Park. Got another game to go and another game after that is what I understand. So they're trying to move them along. Here's the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. And it's inside, ball 2, 2-1. 2-1 to C.J. Upchurch with Josh Newton and then Owen Rashawn, who's 3 for 3 in the game. There's a ground ball hit to shortstop. Cooper Martin's got it over to first base, and Wayne County's 2 outs away from victory here at SunTrust Park. 1 up, 1 down in the 6th. Here's the top of the order up for Locust Grove. Could be a pinch hitter. We'll wait and see what the announcement is.
Now batting for Locust Grove, number 6, Josh Newton.
It is a pinch hitter. Thomas Newton going to bat for Josh Newton. Gans Starlin, Wayne County, 2 outs away from a big win here at SunTrust Park. And makes the trip that much enjoyable when you get out of here with a win. Pitch is in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. And another win against a quality opponent in Locust Grove. Haven't seen Nolan Crisp on the mound today, which is kind of a surprise, but again, he's their best pitcher by far. The stretch, the 0-1 pitch, and it's called ball 1, 1-1. Wayne County trying to close it out here at SunTrust Park. The big 5-run fifth, the difference in the game. 5-run inning to bring us back to an 8-5 or 8-4 lead at the time. Now it's 8-5. Here's the pitch. Swing and foul back, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Going to have a post-game show, but I don't think we're going to be able to talk to any of the players or coaches because they're so far down. So it's going to be impossible to get them up here. So we'll just wrap it up from the press box. And again, thank our sponsors for allowing us to be here, bringing us live play-by-play action day from Atlanta. The 1-2 pitch, line but foul, and it stays 1-2. It's been a great experience. Again, looking at the lineup card, just about everybody got in for Wayne County. So good to see that. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Again, starting to close it out here. The 1-2 pitch. Down low, ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 8-5 game in favor of Wayne County here in the 6th. Again, the final frame of this ball game. The stretch and the pitch. Ground ball again hit the short. Cooper Martin's got it on to first base in time, and Wayne County's 1 out away from the victory at SunTrust Park over Locust Grove. Yep, they're going to let Owen Marchand bat. He's 3 for 3. He's got a chance to go 4 for 4 in his ball game. But Wayne County's 1 out away from the victory here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Gantz pitch in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, 8-5. Wayne County open 8-5 is the final. The stretch and the pitch. Grounded foul quickly, 0-2 to Owen Marchand, who's had a great day here for Locust Grove. Singled and scored in the first, singled in the second, and singled in the fourth. 3 for 3 in the contest. But down to final pitch are the Wayne County Yellow Jackets for the victory at SunTrust Park. 8-5 score. Gant ready. Now Owen Marchand steps out. 8-5. 8 runs, 10 hits for Wayne. 5 runs, 6 hits for Locust Grove. Gant ready. The stretch, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a winner, chicken dinner from SunTrust Park. Wayne County victorious over Locust Grove by a final of 8-5. Wayne County 8, Locust Grove 5. Back to wrap it up with the Country Financial postgame show right after this timeout.
Hello, Sybil's Family Restaurant.
Hi. Have you been getting a lot of calls from a little boy?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, we have.
Well, that's my son. He just loves your place. He always talks about how you have something for everyone.
We do have something for everyone with the best fried chicken around. Steaks, burgers, sandwiches, seafood, homemade desserts, and so much more to choose from. Your son keeps calling us looking for everything. Sybil's Family Restaurant, near the intersection of 341 and Highway 84 in Jessup.
Jim Boykin of Boykin Steel and Crane wish the Yellow Jackets the best of luck this season, and Boykin Steel and Crane's legacy will make your foundation stronger as they specialize in steel fabrication, industrial maintenance, steel erection, crane rentals, and concrete. Boykin Steel and Crane in operation in Jessup and Wayne County since 1972. Jim Boykin has taken over the family business and continues to do what's best for his community. Boykin Steel and Crane located on the Savannah Highway in Jessup. The number to call is 427-7751. Boykin Steel and Crane. Again, wishing the Yellow Jackets the best of luck. Mobile Concrete in Jessup wishes the Yellow Jackets the best of luck in today's game and wants everyone to know that no job is too big or small for Mobile Concrete. Mobile Concrete has locations in Jessup, Baxley, Brunswick, Glenville, Hinesville, Darien, and Ahunted, Georgia. Located at 1705 Highway 341 South in Jessup, just past Neesmith Chevrolet on the left. 7 plant locations with 25 mixers. Give Mobile Concrete a call today at 427-2330. Mobile Concrete says, go Wayne County.
Is your checking account broke? These days, every little bit helps. So if you can eliminate monthly checking charges, why wouldn't you? At Interstate Credit Union, we'll help you afford everyday living with our low to no-cost products and services. Call 800-822-1124 or go online at iufcu.org to find out how to make checking work for you at Interstate Credit Union. Branches in Jessup, Baxley, Midway, and Hazelhurst. Federally insured by NCUA.
Wayne County Baseball brought to you by Boykin Crane and Steel, Mobile Concrete, and All Day Roofing.
Ready to stretch the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a winner chicken dinner from SunTrust Park. Wayne County victorious over Locust Grove by a final of 8-5. Wayne County 8. Associates post-game show, Country Financial. Again, our sponsor, 8 runs on 10 hits for Wayne County. Looking at the lineup, just about everybody in the lineup had a base hit for Wayne. Cooper Martin, 2 for 4. Gant had a hit. Ford Townsend, 2 for 4. James Mullen had a hit. Cade Lambert had a hit. JT had a big hit, the first hit in SunTrust Park for Wayne County. Griffin Boykin with a base hit, 2-run single. David Mosley, 2 for 3. Just a great win for the Wayne County baseball program here at SunTrust Park. A great experience. Wayne County wins it by a final of 8-5. Again, another game to come, and they're got some other people here that want to get in the press box, so we're going to close it out here. I want to thank our sponsors one final time. Congrats to Coach McDonald and Mullis and the coaching staff and the players for this big victorious win here against Locust Grove, 8-5. Thanks again to our sponsors. Jones Medical Equipment, our starting lineup sponsor, Hurricanes, Sheriff John Carter, Damon's Restaurant, Piggly Wiggly, Republic Services, Wayne Memorial Hospital, State Farm Agent Robin Eubanks, Sheffield, Sybil's Family Restaurant, Boykin Erectors, Mobile Concrete, All Day Roofing, Prime South Bank, First Franklin, Grant Lewis Towing, Lightsey's Body Shop, Tim's Medical, Altamont Motors, McCreary Pressure Washing, Interstate Credit Union, Altamont Federal Credit Union, Oakwood Associates, your post-game sponsor, Tracy Allen Brown.
All Day Roofing is proud to be sponsoring Wayne County Baseball. I want you to know that they got you covered when it comes to roofing. Locally owned and operated with over 30 years experience, Eddie Folsom, All Day Roofing is ready to help you as they specialize in all types of roofs. Licensed and insured. Give them a call today at 912-266-0252. That's 912-266-0252. That's All Day Roofing, where they've got you covered when it comes to roofing. If you need a roofer of any kind, call All Day Roofing today. Again, the number 912-266-0252. All Day Roofing, wishing the Jackets a state championship this year.
When you become a customer at Prime South Bank, you become part of a team that has your back and is with you every step of the way in achieving your financial goals. Our doors opened in 1891. 125 years later, we are still going strong. Prime South is constantly bringing innovative and convenient banking solutions to our growing communities. And our customers, well, they are the real MVPs. In the bank or on the field, Prime South's game face is always on for you. Prime South Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Omaha Motors of Hinesville is the home of the $1,995 vehicle. So if you're in need of a vehicle that you can afford, come see Brett or Madre at Omaha Motors. Conveniently located across the new shopping center on your way into Hinesville and only 20 minutes from Jessup. Whether you need a car, truck, or SUV, come see Madre or Brett at Omaha Motors in Hinesville and let them put you in your next vehicle. Give them a call at 912-368-1144. 368-1144.
The manager and staff at First Franklin Financial support our Wayne County Yellow Jacket baseball team and hope they hit a home run every game. You too will hit a home run when you visit us, the friendly Franklin folks at First Franklin Financial at 1074